because we're pro. Dun dun dun. We're almost there. We're gonna go the intro done, and then we're playing our other intro. The real. As soon as that one's done. Ready?
Crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Me and him,
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a
do stupid things like 10-hour loop of interior crocodile alligator and just play it and see how long it takes for him to get mad, and we'll time him and we'll compare results.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
We did one where it's like anytime we got asked a question, we had to change our accent
be in
and
on
keep
this.
talking in a different accent, and we just see how long it takes for him to get mad. And it was funny when they met each other. That was the first thing they bonded over. It's like, did your husband do weird tests on you too?
Oh, you're also tested. I'm also tested, just in the same way.
Yeah, today, this was today's challenge, and I was playing it, and she looked at me 30 seconds in, and I fucking lost it and started laughing because I was like, what is she going to say something? But she was like, I know what you're doing, and I'm not going to say anything. I was like, ugh.
When they ruin your fun.
Yeah. They caught on, so we got to be sneakier about it.
Crap, man. I'm going to start this.
You should. It's fun.
I like this.
It's all in good fun.
Because I'm always getting annoyed by,
Or you send them stuff to watch, specifically when they're in public.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll
Really
pull up on your
horrible
phone
things.
And it's like, I was with my parents.
See, I get those from Jess all the time, though. And I don't watch most of them. And then she's like, did you watch that one? I'm like, which one? You sent 13 videos. I have to stop my day and watch all of them.
Would me and Brenton put that as your home screen on your phone?
Oh, gosh. What was
the apartment for your internet?
Which one?
And I pulled up the porn, whatever. I was like,
Oh,
like, oh, screw Ryan. He's working at the counter. We're out in the field. Like, oh, we'll get him. This is what we'll do.
Dude, that's not even the first time that's happened. I remember starting a meeting at work, and I will go to my computer and sit down, and I like open it, and it's a gay porn playing on Pornhub. Just like, thanks, guys.
Was it classy gay porn though? Like,
Yeah, did they have good acting?
Well,
Yeah.
about 8 minutes
really
in,
what it
yeah, it was nice. Let me tell
yeah,
you.
about 8 minutes in, it's just a bunch of slapping. And
yeah.
anyways,
that's like
that's a good way to start it.
spin me right round video.
Gross. So we can
meet Spin Duck.
Is that we're gonna talk about weird memes you fell for when you were like 12 years old on the internet?
Yeah.
Like
we can
Lemon
go
Party,
Possibly.
Dude, I don't.
Tub
Cake-
Girl,
Cake farts.
yep, Blue
That's
Waffle.
a classy video, though. That was a nice
You know,
cake.
you
Yeah.
know what one got me the most?
Well produced.
It was like a clickbait game, and it was like a maze, right? And so the whole goal was to move your cursor down like through this maze thing, and it lets you get like 3 levels deep. And I was by myself, 12 years old, doing this game by myself at the house, and it was like 10 o'clock or some shit.
Yeah.
And you get to a certain point, and then it's just like loud screaming, flashes of zombies, and like fake dead people.
That's
and
awesome.
I fell out of my chair.
Oh, I hate that.
Dude,
I
I
hate
was like, I literally locked myself in the bathroom because I was terrified. I'm
Dude.
kind of a baby.
No. See,
No.
the bathroom is the last place you want to go because God, what's that movie? I don't remember what it is, but a little kid almost like gets eaten by a toilet. Gets possessed. I think it was the one where he goes in the TV. The kid,
Poltergeist?
Poltergeist. I think it was the old. Maybe I don't know.
One of them. There's like 4 of those.
Yeah,
So.
one of them, a kid like almost gets his ass bitten off by a toilet. And
That's
that
ridiculous.
one made me terrified of bathrooms for a good. Like I didn't shit for 3 years. I literally did not shit for 3 years.
Not possible, man.
Well, yeah, okay, okay.
Come on.
You're
That's
that
not-
efficient.
It wasn't literal then. But
You
yeah,
were
I-
absorbing the perfect amount of
No,
nutrients.
I
Your
became
body is that tuned.
Yeah.
You have your nutrition.
I held it. Yeah, I sweated it all out.
Yeah.
A very smelly kid for 3 years.
Hardcore. Just
Yeah.
sweating feces out of your
Yeah.
skin. That sounds
Gross.
great.
Yeah, no, but it did make me a hoverer for a good while. You know,
I remember hearing a story of like an alligator coming up the
They're snakes.
drain
Snakes,
system, right?
snakes, yeah.
That's a real thing. Like,
But
that's
it's-
not cool.
but it's usually people who have snakes or that got a snake in their
Yep.
house and it gets into the toilet. They don't come up from the toilet.
Man.
If they did, that would be terrifying.
That's why I don't like, if I'm camping, which obviously I'm never camping, but if I were to go camping,
Yeah.
I wouldn't shit in a porta potty,
Chad's shamming you right now.
dude. I
Just shit in the woods.
yeah, exactly. I would rather
really
just I'd
exhilarating.
rather dig a hole and poop in the
Yeah.
hole
Why you
than like
No.
sit on the toilet because there's gonna be spiders.
find
and
a
stuff.
pre-existing hole, poop in that?
Well,
and
what if
then
there's
fill-
already poop in there?
Yeah, I guess it's not
So
technically.
there's this
sanitary.
novel. Someone beat me to it. But there's a product called the Bumper Dumper.
What?
let's
look
What
at
is a
this up.
bumper
The
dumper?
Bumper Dumper. It goes right into your trailer hitch, and it's a nice little. seat.
And you can just. Oh, that's kind of yeah.
The
Dude,
bumper
Whoever did it is
dumper.
genius. Yeah,
That
but
is technically a porta potty.
look at that.
That is
That-
Wait, you put a
perfect.
bucket
It's
under it?
perfect because he got it right. $69 for the Bumper Dumper.
69.
Oh my gosh, there's a bag attachment.
Yeah,
You put a trash
Dude,
bag on it.
That's,
yeah.
that's perfect.
I just like how there's a demonstration.
Well, yeah. The
Look,
demonstration.
Chad-
Oh, you
Chad
can
is-
hook it on your wheel too if you don't have it like a trailer.
Look, there's a
hitch.
private thing. That's
that's
perfect.
too much.
That's you don't
I
need
don't.
that.
I mean, I don't know.
Taking it down.
I think that's a.
No, that's not
a. I don't know what that
Okay,
one is.
so
It's got the hook
all
for
right.
toilet paper and everything.
So
Yeah,
this you can go to. Let's just also be real. You can go to Lowe's and just buy a toilet seat cover and a bucket for $2 and accomplish the same thing.
Yeah, but look.
Yes, but people are lazy, and someone
That's
will
true.
buy that for say.
Oh, yeah.
that probably
And-
costs like $5-7.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's literally it's a toilet seat, a bucket. Oh wow.
And,
They-
And some angle iron.
yeah,
You're good.
yep.
A little more ghetto. That's kind of cool though.
You can also take an e-tool and you flip the handle down, and that is you're-
So do you own one of these? I mean,
No.
just be honest.
that's way too nice.
It's on the wish. It's on the wish list though.
I
Right?
have though. I've been popping a squat, kind of like that picture, but I didn't have the bumper dumper, and I have laid a log in the back of my
I
pants.
just like
before
how
an
that guy is
accident.
there.
Because you weren't out enough.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
That's-
So if you get it and you get a tree, you kind of get a good.
yeah.
Just driving
You
down.
gotta get
kind of
good
can get a
flow.
good hold where you're out from the tree, and that's a good spot.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. This guy is definitely he's getting warm while he's doing it. Dude,
That's hilarious.
to do it while you're driving is probably the best.
True friends.
So, I once watched.
Oh, there you go. There it is, right there. The 5-gallon bucket with a pool noodle.
Where?
Down one,
Where?
down two.
Okay. So
There you go.
my,
Homemade.
my thought is you could put this on a Tesla and then you can do the automatic control thing.
Oh, you could
And
drive
just,
yourself
like,
around.
control-
crap while you drive.
Yeah. Just kind of leave a trail.
You have that much feces going on.
What a time to be
God.
alive.
I once saw when me and Brenton were in the woods and he had to take a shit. I don't know what he ate, but I'm talking like we were at the top of a hill, so he's like, "Oh, well, I'll just go down." the hill."
Naturally, 'cause shit rolls downhill.
And I'm like more near the bottom. I didn't know, he just kind of dropped trout and went going. But all I hear is his turds hitting the leaves and then just kept rolling down the hill. I was like, "Dang, dude, what did you eat?" Just a hard rock coming towards me of poop.
No fiber. No fiber
Yeah.
in your diet at that point.
Ugh.
It's just straight protein.
Seriously.
Well, there was a point in time in the apartment where we were just eating protein because we couldn't afford
fast food
food.
protein.
Just eating like hot dogs and bologna.
No, we just had
Like
the
protein
10-pound
powder?
tub of
Oh.
yeah, we.
Oh,
well,
like just literally.
we don't
just
have
protein.
enough. We don't have enough money for McDonald's.
This will keep
So
us
we have
alive.
protein powder. All right, here's lunch, fellas.
There we go. No fancy banks.
Dude, the other I was going through my computer, and I found the video of Brenton jumping off the stairs in your apartment onto the couch and peeing in your
I need
fridge.
that. I need that. I have that somewhere.
That's
dude.
funny.
It's on my hard drive, but that's in.
That fridge is still alive, by the way, somehow. Crazy.
Nicole should have taken that. That was memorabilia.
I know.
Ooh.
Well, it's still there, so I might get it as my garage fridge.
Yeah, I
Something
need to
like that.
repo this fridge. My best friend literally peed in
Mm-hmm.
I
Straight
bet if
up.
you tell them that, they would give it up early.
it. yeah.
You would think so, right?
Yeah, you think once you found out someone literally peed in your fridge that I don't want this anymore.
I mean,
it's no
never mind.
longer an
Never mind.
appropriate
Yeah.
cooling unit.
Well, I mean,
Definitely since it's where you get the water.
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no!
No, he definitely thought it was a urinal.
Yeah,
and
because
it's
I mean, it makes
comatose.
sense. Like, there
it's,
you go.
It's sterile. I mean,
Yeah. It has some kind of
Okay,
doesn't
but
really drain. No.
even though it's sterile, I mean,
Drink it up to 3 times.
that
is true.
That.
that is
I
true.
did see that on Taj.0 where a guy like put his cup
Well-
in a urinal at like a party or
Uh,
like and you just a guy drinking random piss. And you see him grab it and
no, I've
drink
seen
the
that.
yeah right instantly.
Was this like a fetish or a health thing?
Yeah, it was a fetish for sure.
Or a dare, yeah, has to be.
No, he looked like he had a choker on.
So
Like, he was into it. Definitely.
like,
On top of
And
let's
just
not- wait, hold on.
look on the garage here. There's a quote, and the only part of the quote I can see is, "It is better to keep your mouth closed." If we're talking about someone drinking
Yeah.
pee, I
That's,
think
you
that's
go.
pretty relevant.
Hold on. Real question though. What's the correlation between neck chokers and drinking your own, like drinking other
Okay,
people's piss?
well,
Like
it was
subs
I
and
just-
doms and stuff.
I want to know.
Well,
like,
like,
I know. I just want to know, like, what's the number of people with chokers that drink piss?
okay, but it was like, let me explain what kind of neck choker
it was like the
Yeah,
ones
no,
that
I know what you're
it was
talking
like
about.
the
Like the dog collar
like
thing.
yeah, it was like a
yeah.
dog collar.
BDS
No,
and
hold on.
ones.
Let me see if I can find the video
But-
real quick.
might have to do a
maybe you
safe
should
search,
probably hide this from the stream just to be on the
Just-
safe
Yeah.
side.
Just in case something else comes
And
up.
what-
Yeah, you know something else is gonna pop up.
All right, hold on.
While he searches for this, we were talking about poops, just revealing things about our childhood. One time, I had a friend come over from school. This is like 4th grade, 5th grade. He was only gonna hang out for about an hour. I had to go to the bathroom. I was so constipated. I was taking a shit for 45 minutes. I literally got done with my poop, and he's like, "Yeah, I gotta go home. My mom's outside."
Wow.
Things are hanging out.
I was
man.
sweating like to the point it like was
Oh,
just
yeah.
pure pain, and I was just drenched in sweat.
As a 4-year-old,
He probably thinks I was cranking it or something. That's the thing. Like he probably thinks I was cranking it, but no, man, I was just constipated.
so as like a 10-year-old or whatever, you
Zit, zit.
No, and he's in public. He's at like a.
No, it's at like a music
It's-
festival or something.
Oh
Look at this guy.
no.
Look.
I'm gonna
Look
say
at the
that's
choker.
a choker. I think that's a legit.
That's a dog
collar.
collar.
You know what? That is an actual dog collar. You're right. Look. Just watch. This is definitely like.
It might
Look.
Oh,
Chugging it. Chugs the whole thing. Oh my gosh. Why?
be beast mode.
Oh, he's slushing it around in his mouth.
God,
Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, gosh.
I think we're gonna get banned. If we had any viewers, they'd probably be reporting us.
Hold on. Can we not show that on Twitch?
No
We
idea.
need Dead Ace right now to tell
no
us.
idea if we can show that.
I don't. I
It's
mean,
America, we
luckily,
can
I
do
don't think
more.
anyone's watching. But
Yeah,
we don't want to.
yeah,
we
that's
don't.
good.
We don't want to show people drinking other ones pee.
Hey, no, it was a beer, man. It
I-
looks like this. It looks like that.
Where's
Drinking
okay?
scotch from the tap?
From the
All right,
tap.
where's
It was from the
Oh,
tap. dude.
gross.
Straight
Wait.
up.
where's Boldt when you need him? Because he's usually the guy that's like, oh, guys, I don't think we can talk about that.
That is not a good representation of
Well,
Bolt.
Okay, that was first my Dead Ace impression.
Oh, that's true.
But he hasn't been here in a while, and last time it was Boldt saying we can't talk about that.
It's
so.
true. What does he say?
Ryan, are you gonna say we can't talk about something?
TOS?
Because
TOS.
then I'm gonna say
TOS.
Ryan was like, well, we can't watch that.
Someone- yeah, like 'cause honestly, I brought the most responsible in that nature.
yeah,
Like he's not here, which
Yeah.
Bolt will be here. He's just on a hot date right now. So,
nice, good for him.
and we have Chad Munn in here, which I didn't even introduce at
Yeah.
all. How rude am I?
And we opened the
It's the
podcast
face.
talking
It's
about
the
wieners,
face.
so it's fantastic.
So Chad is out fighting for our country every single day. That's all I can say about him.
Huge.
He's a freaking
Making
hero.
huge moves.
Huge. No, see, no one likes that when you talk him up like that, right? But look at
Yeah,
his
no.
arms; they're getting bigger and bigger every single day.
Not in a good big though.
Is it just because?
I'm not getting in a good big either. What are you talking about? Your arms, any big is good as a guy, right?
I
A
don't,
little fat, a little
I
muscle.
don't know if that's true. Like
Legs are
theoretic-
small every day.
Trent's getting
Arms.
shredded.
Yeah,
it's 'cause I
can't eat gluten anymore. So
Yeah, he's.
I got to
can't
make
eat-
up things that
No,
I
I knew
can
a
eat.
guy. I knew a guy that had a gluten allergy. Shit.
Now you know 2 guys.
Yeah, that's
It
why
was
he
like
was.
night and day difference.
That's why he
whenever
was
changed.
constipated for 45 minutes when he was
'Cause
14,
I just ate a bunch of fucking gluten.
and it did
Okay,
something.
now, I know it's true because the doctor told me it happened, but then I was like,
A
well, what if this
Chevrolet.
lady was like, what if this lady was lying? And then, so when I was at Disney, I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat some fucking gluten. I literally had a fart attack. I literally had a fart
I
like
that.
You know what?
so. I was literally just a constant state of just painful, loud farts for 12 hours straight,
That's bad.
Jesus.
dude.
Sound
And
like-
it was hilarious. Like
You thought
the
it was
loudest, grossest farts. Like you know that one episode where it was just those gross farts?
Yeah.
It sounded all of them like that, and it was just
Trying to find another
all
good,
night.
I sent.
All right, hold on. I just want to make sure that worked. I'm not playing that again, I promise. But yeah, so Chad is you're in the army.
Yes.
I don't
In
know
the
if I can say what your job
army.
is. I'm not going to, man. It's top secret bomb squad stuff. See, that ruined it now. But he's also my best friend since childbirth. Our
Y'all
like,
come out at the same time.
well, our mothers
Close,
were
close.
right next to each other, and they were in love.
Did
Oh,
y'all?
Okay.
Was it the?
It's
Would y'all collapse onto each other when y'all emerged?
Yeah, when we emerged, then we also, you know,
scissored.
Y'all scissored.
yeah, it was intense.
It's a pretty intense picture.
But either way, so me and Chad are besties, and he's usually busy in some other state or country or wherever. But now, and he's another parent. Yay!
Now we're around for more than 3 days.
We're both, we're both victims of failed birth control. I'm just kidding.
Well,
Hey,
It's all right, kids. You won't ever know what that means yet.
All right, guys.
But yeah,
Fine.
that's Chad Lennon.
I'm gonna be the voice now. I don't think you can talk about that.
You can talk about birth control.
No, yeah, because we need that because we took out the most responsible person, and now we have Chad, which you're responsible in some ways, but
I've only burnt down one of your fences.
that was almost my first
Was
house that you burned down.
Was
actually?
it? Did it need to be torn down anyway?
Oh yeah, it was a goner pretty
Well,
much.
see, then there's no harm, no foul, right?
Apparently-
except for Chad had just finished his what I thought was a professional grade. Let's learn about like you were done with your EOD stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm a professional with this kind of stuff. And
borderline
then
arsonist.
yeah,
Well, anytime you start, I'm gonna build a fire with gasoline. Once you get
Well,
to
we didn't-
gasoline, you know
well,
it's
the,
wrong.
the wood was wet, and so then we're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
you-
look, Walmart's across the street. Let's get a gallon.
well,
a gallon of
okay.
kerosene."
I just said get a little started.
Wait,
He comes
wait.
back.
Oh, yeah,
he comes
yeah.
back with like
It
that
was lighter-
gallon
it was
tub
like the
of
lighter fluid. Yeah.
Yep, a gallon of it though, and so
Like-
not most conscious state myself thought you add the fire first and then you pour the lighter fluid on the
Oh,
fire, and well, it went back into
Gallon
the
of
jug,
lemonade.
and me, I was like, "Oh no, I don't want gallon of fluid on fire in my
Oh, okay.
hand."
So it
I
was like the
threw
it was like
into
the
the
big
fire.
tub.
no, see, but I think it was was it
other-
kerosene?
It was the Coleman brand.
Yeah, like
There's
Coleman lighter fluid.
Coleman gallon.
It was
lighter-
this big though.
It was that. Yep.
Oh, you didn't even get the squirt bottle.
No,
Yeah.
you got
oh
the
no,
big
no, it was,
tub.
yeah, it was that.
This.
Yep.
This.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Classic. But the thing is, he poured it in, and then the flame followed up the can.
Yeah. So I lit
Yeah.
some paper towels, put it in the wood, and I was like, "Oh, that's not lighting.
Like
Let's spice it up a notch." And then it went back into the can, and can went flying across the yard.
Because
Yeah.
it
I was like,
also
"Oh, I don't want this to
splashed
explode."
on. No, it splashed on your hand. So
just
it
look up like lighter fluid fire accident, and then that's probably exactly
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Meanwhile,
and then
we don't have
he
anything to put
throws
it out.
He throws it against the rotten fence. That catches. Were you there for this?
No, I actually
it
I
was-
showed up an hour later.
Yeah,
'Cause, it was at work, and y'all
We
were
were
like cooking hot
freaking
dogs
out.
and
Yep.
stuff.
We were freaking out,
Thanks
dude.
to the city's finest. Showed up after we already.
Extinguished it.
Yeah, I
Put
think
the
the
flames
neighbors
out.
came in and hooked up our water because
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, why don't you use this water hose that's on the side of your building?" As we're
Golly.
carrying bowls of water.
this
out
house
from
was
the
so
kitchen.
new for me
Just
that I didn't
bowls.
know where the water was located. So,
Oh,
Y'all were
man.
probably drinking,
well, now I
being
mean that
delinquents,
no,
being delinquents.
Yeah.
it doesn't help. But yeah, anyway, good time. But yeah. So, what were we talking about?
So Ryan, what's on the agenda today?
Oh yeah, let's have
You're
an
usually
agenda.
the man with the plan. Like you usually bring a notebook, and then you have a whiteboard.
Yeah,
and-
you're right.
Which is right there, and I
Um,
see you didn't write
so-
anything on it.
Fuck you. Fuck you. So-
got him.
I don't think you can say "fuck you" on the stream.
We're gonna hear this all
So
the time.
I did actually have a topic if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
talk.
let's talk about it.
What do we do?
Anybody read
Some tech?
about the Google walkout?
The Google walkout.
Google walkout. Man.
So,
I saw that on the
Let me
news
guess.
today.
A bunch of employees got mad, so they walked out of Google.
Google's
Yeah.
hiring. If you want a good
Oh
job.
no, on the bright side,
they,
Google's
they
hiring.
actually the Google CEO fully supported the walk. Well, I mean, let's just be honest. He fully supported the walkout.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
gonna lose all my staff if I don't.
Yeah, apparently they
But
have
I
a lot
guarantee
of.
they pulled a bunch of scabs in to fill the spots while
Yeah.
everyone's on strike.
Well, there's not a strike. It was just like
Just
like a school.
it's like a demonstration.
like a
type of-
school walkout. Like think of it that way.
Don't
but,
be
like-
evil.
So yeah,
Sodomize me. Nope. Oh no, happy to quit for 90 mil.
yeah. So there's been a lot.
I don't get it.
There's been a lot. I didn't even realize this about Google, but there's been a lot of like Google executives that have have left the company under kind of sexual allegations.
And they got paid out.
And they got paid out. Yeah.
One of the headlines was like 48 people. I only know headlines from this
Yeah.
morning when I saw the news. I didn't.
See, I know of one, but that was because she was dating. I think she was dating one of the CEOs, right?
Yeah. So well, and in
was
that one,
probably the major one.
And it wasn't necessarily sexual allegations, but it was
Right.
like in that particular instance, they liked him. They wanted to keep him on. When they found out they had a relationship, they had to put them on different teams. But they wanted to keep him, so they pretty much kicked her off the team because he was like a higher executive or whatever than her.
Right.
So she got moved to another. So like she wasn't complaining that he like sexually assaulted her or anything.
Right. They're just
It was
saying
just
that
more
they
of
might
a-
have picked a male over a female, not
Right.
necessarily. See, but was it the best candidate or no?
Well, and see that's a question you can always ask. But then you get into in any circumstance, and really the problem for everybody was that in any circumstance that was between a male and a female, and there were sexual relations, and there was a problem with it, whether it was illegal or not, they always sided with the male. I say the male. I don't like using that term. The
Right.
dude. They sided with the dude. So
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
but
tough.
that was just the starter of it, and really what's interesting is they get more into the what they're doing in China with Google and trying to appease the Chinese Communist Party, which
they've already tried to do before and
Yeah,
didn't
they're-
work out.
is like the second most evil. I guess we can't talk. Okay, yeah, it's the second most evil entity on the planet.
Right.
The CCP is horrible. But yeah. Instead of just letting the Chinese people have free Google like
Yeah.
we experience,
No,
Chinese,
they want
they
the
want
government to filter it all.
Yeah, the
and
government filters
pick
it
and choose what media they want to show. And
So be glad you live in America. Cause
the first time Google did say no when they backed out, but that's
Yeah.
a giant market. What is that? Number 2 economy.
Yeah.
I mean, giant
not only
market.
that,
Then you
just
got
the
India.
amount of people, the amount of eyes
Yeah.
on screens. That's what
Yeah.
really matters.
So you kind of need to be there. I know there's a giant competitor that actually is very tied into the government over there. So that's the main thing. But
yeah,
I don't think they can compete with Google now. So,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. What are you gonna do? I mean, if you want to be in China and it's a semi,
I don't know, but here's the question. I mean, as a corporation or a person, either way, do you compromise your values just to get your product there? Like, is that, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and I thought like tech companies usually try to be this sort of forerunner for not necessarily political values, but like technology wise, they try to stay like open source. Do what you can to, your product is supposed to better humanity, not
right? Like their
restricted.
theme was
Right.
do no evil or
right.
whatever.
Yeah. So,
but you gotta
well,
do-
they struck that out in
Yeah,
2014.
I know they did, but I think whether that's
As they were erasing that from the whiteboard, they're like, "This is just such a."
we should do
Such a
little
subjective
evil.
term.
Come on.
Yeah. Like evil isn't. I mean,
how do you really
come
define
on.
it? You
Isn't that
know
a-
it when you see it, but do we know
I mean, those 101 Dalmatians would have made a great coat, and somebody could have enjoyed it. But
3D print some new dogs.
What's that?
3D print some new dogs.
yeah, at this point you can. Hey, you
Yeah.
can 3D print proteins. Weren't we talking about that
Yeah.
last time? Yeah.
They have 3D printed meat.
Nice.
I don't know how far along it is now, but
Not very, but I think they're more interested in applying it to the medical field, or like
Yeah, like 3D
Oh, I don't
3D
see
printing
why
like
they
soft
wouldn't.
tissues and stuff.
soft tissues. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Liver, or like the common things that people get transplants for.
They've already printed like
they've done a
printed
bladder.
they've printed like bladders and stuff.
They did a female's bladder completely, and it's
Like a
Works fine.
human?
Yeah.
bladder?
Yeah.
Is that
And
pretty
they've done more.
successful?
They've done more like organs and stuff. Like I'm pretty sure they've done like hearts and everything.
I don't know if
But they
they've
haven't actually
done
used
a
them.
Yeah. I don't know if they did a transplant with a heart. I know they 3D print, like pieces of your skull,
Yeah.
stuff like that, like
Yeah,
with
but-
facial stuff.
But that's like bone doesn't necessarily, like, to replace bone, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a functioning organ necessarily.
No, it doesn't have to have like blood flow.
Yeah, blood flow and
necessarily.
stuff. Yeah.
Your normal bone, but yeah, not.
Dude, if we could just speed this shit up where we're making fake meat that's just as good for you, not gonna cause like weird side effects, that'd be the best thing ever.
What side effects are you talking about?
I don't know.
We don't know yet. Yeah, it's the thing. It's like vaping.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
I mean,
Oh no.
As you
I don't-
vape. Sorry.
Vaping isn't great for you at all, but
It's 10,000 times
better
better
than my
cigarettes.
alternative, yeah.
Yeah, and
well,
tobacco.
think about everything though. Like new kind of shit gets invented all the time, and we find out
Yeah.
how bad it is for you.
yeah.
Yeah, because
All of a
those
sudden,
long-term
all of a
tests.
sudden, your shit just starts
Dude.
failing because of that, and just the damage it does to you. Like we don't know
Just-
what it would like.
Look,
I don't know.
just look at the Prop 65 warning, and you're good.
So
California Prop 65, everything gives you cancer,
yeah,
man.
yeah. That's true. Everything gives you
I wonder-
cancer in California.
There's every.
So
yeah.
what is tofu? Where it's just like
There's a
artificial
Prop
protein.
65.
Yep.
Isn't it
Like
grown though?
is
It's a
it? Yeah, well,
plant.
I'm saying
No.
isn't it grown? I've honestly
What?
Tofu.
Tofu?
And there's another one.
It's a
it's a plant, right?
soybean product.
What's the other one at Chipotle? What do they call it?
Sofritas or something like that,
You're
right?
talking about No, yeah, I know what you're talking
Look
about.
Look at
alternate
just
meat.
look at tofu.
They started selling that.
We have tons of
Oh,
Yeah,
Plant-
well, there's like
plant
tons of
protein.
there are
There's a
tons of
ton.
places to get protein,
It-
but just like a meat alternative, which
It-
would be like tofu.
if nobody watched the Wahlburgers, I definitely suggest you should watch it because it's hilarious. Because all the Wahlberg brothers,
Yeah, tofu.
and they own a burger restaurant that invested in the plant-based, the hamburger one.
Really?
Yeah, and they
good.
sell it at Kroger now.
Good.
Like the patties that you can buy.
Dude, there's a huge market for it. What's that? There's a whole company. There's a whole like restaurant. All the
Really?
There's a place
What
in
is it?
Denton that's all vegetarian too.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
but
I've
like-
eaten that one.
Like, I want-
it's,
it's
not
like
Zoe's
it's like
Kitchen. It's some place kind of like that.
Is that-
like
yeah, yeah.
Zoe's Kitchen where it's
Yeah.
all not
All
meat.
vegan.
Because my friend's girlfriend took us there. Said, "Oh, let's go to lunch here." And
I
then I
heard
was
it's
like,
really good too.
"Wait, none of this is actually meat."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, was it good?
The
Yeah,
one-
it was good.
I'll be honest. The one that we went into, I said, "Jess, no, we gotta go," and like left.
Oh, really?
I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
"Well, no, this is before I was just judging hard." I was like, "No, I
Yeah.
gotta have real meat."
Yep.
But then I had nachos there. Pretty freaking good.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, like a lot of stuff that's not meat is still very good,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Well-
doesn't mean it's good for you.
And I had I had a vegetarian meal recently, which is weird
Yeah.
for me. But like I have a friend that's Indian, or well, friends that their roommate is Indian, and so they made and she's vegetarian. I mean, on and off vegetarian, to be honest. But they made a vegetarian meal, and it was like, I mean, not even anything that tried to pretend it was meat,
Right.
And it was still a good meal.
Yeah.
Like-
Is it like? Are they like
It was
from
like
India?
Yeah, yeah. She's
So like
Indian.
curries and stuff.
No,
Oh,
it wasn't an
man.
Indian meal. She didn't
Okay.
cook it.
Oh, okay.
It's just that they were making food for everybody, and didn't want to leave her out, so they didn't make anything with meat.
Yeah.
So it was all vegetable.
I've eaten some like vegetable
vegetarian.
curries with the bread. I mean, it's
Yeah,
freaking
man.
good.
Yeah.
It's delicious. So you don't
Man,
need
you can
meat.
go hard. You can eat a ton of it, and it's
Mhm.
like, oh man, I just ate 100 calories and 5 pounds of
Yeah,
vegetable.
It's not that bad.
yeah.
That's the future, man.
In my attempt to eat more vegetables and fruits
I mean,
and
I'm-
stuff, I just buy baby carrots and put the Olive Garden dressing on them, which I'm sure is
That's your
like
salad.
1,000 calories. But that's what I eat for my vegetable. That's it. But I eat like half of the bag a day, so like half a pound or whatever.
I had a buddy. He just walk around with a bag of like the salads in a bag.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I was.
It's easy. Throw that in there with some ranch. Good.
You got better options than ranch.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you
And
don't.
Ranch is not bad.
Ranch isn't vegetarian.
Dude, you can get
either.
some good vinaigrettes and stuff,
But
man.
if you get standard
Need them-
ranch,
need them oils,
low carb, no sugar, just fat.
fats.
Mm.
But standard ranch is fat. If you get light ranch, it's bad for you.
Yeah, because
Add
it
sugar.
adds sugar and shit.
Add sugar.
Yeah.
Take out the fat.
That's why you don't trust anything that says like low in sugar or no sugar, no low in fat or no fat or whatever, because it just means it has sugar in
They
it.
replace.
Well,
and
it-
they-
Yeah.
or they're like, oh, it's sugar free, and then they replace
Yeah.
it with something.
Well, yeah, and that's what they're saying, like
Yeah.
aspartame or whatever,
Yep.
and sucralose. It's like, but I mean,
Sucralose, yeah.
honestly, like they're saying it's linked. So the big thing with aspartame is that it could link. They're trying to link it to Alzheimer's, which
Mhm.
sucks. But sucralose is fine. Like no one's proven shit about that. Like there's no proven claim that
Is
that
it-
leads to anything. But it's just crazy because it's 200.
sucralose. I'm pretty sure that's just an alternate word for like sugar alcohols, though, right?
It's
Isn't
a
it just
different.
sugar?
It's
Well,
a
yeah,
different
it's a
molecule.
it's a different molecule. And it's a different type of sweetener. It's in both are 200 times sweeter than
I
sugar.
thought the only one
That's
that
why you can get. That's why they can get away with calling it sugar free because it's still like a
Yeah.
sugar,
yeah,
but you're using such
I thought
little
the only
amounts.
one like
yeah.
does it affect? Because the thing is, does it affect your blood sugar levels? Like that's the main thing. Like glycemic index.
I don't
Like does it affect?
I don't know
Can
about
it
that.
eventually cause diabetes?
Like, can it affect your? Yeah, well,
Because the only one that hasn't yet is stevia.
Stevia.
which is sucralose. I'm pretty
Sucralose.
sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's
what
sucralose.
is that? Just another name for it?
Yeah, it's just sucralose is the
think it's just
name
a
of the
different-
molecule.
I
Yeah,
thought it was something else, man.
and stevia is the brand or whatever, right?
Well, there you go.
I think so,
Stevia,
yeah.
stevia,
Wait,
whoever
Truvia.
manufactures it.
I'm pretty sure
believe.
that's
They have
the
a
case.
thousand names that sound like
But
that.
yeah,
Using
that-
a lot of different
But
proteins.
yeah, so it's a plant-based
Yeah.
sweetener, and it tastes. Some people hate the taste. Y'all,
I don't like it.
It's,
don't like
it's
it?
not great.
I don't mind it at all. I use it
A
all
lot
the
of
time.
companies
I drink
put
the
it in
monsters
their-
and stuff like that.
A
all
lot
the time.
of companies put in like their protein, the sweetener,
Yep.
Really?
and
Mhm.
yeah, you can taste the difference.
See, I grew up on Splenda, which probably gave me some type of something later on in life, but we used nothing but Splenda.
Mhm.
And I'm like, now it's like, oh, that's like chlorine. You're like, oh yeah, it hurts you.
Yeah. What is the deal with Splenda? Like, I thought that was confirmed bad for you.
Yeah,
Yeah. No. They said it. Well,
I read
one
an article a long time ago, but I don't know.
Let's look it up. We got the internet right here.
I think
Yes,
okay.
Splenda.
Just because I got curious, I think the actual name for sugar is fructose.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's in Coke and all that.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's high fructose corn syrup, right? And 'cause that's just
Hey guys,
corn-based
look,
sugar.
Look at that.
right?
You got your
Hey,
got your
guys.
iPad.
Guys,
Is that
sucralose-
iPad Pro?
Guys,
Left mine
yeah,
at home.
guys, sucralose is Splenda.
Sucralose is Splenda. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Wait a second.
That's another
Harmful
name for
effects-
Splenda.
So okay, hold on. There's another one then.
So,
Wait, then what is stevia or what is the other
is it
one?
STI?
I swear they say stevia in there.
I'm gonna look it up.
Stevia. Look, multi-step chemical process.
Ryan, help me out.
Oh, no.
I
Hold on.
don't see the old
The
one
active compounds
Oh,
are
the old one's not there.
stivial
Nope.
glycosides.
because I had the old one.
Password.
Oh, so I guess stevia.
Yeah, that's what I was ready for.
You can't
Stevia
forget that one.
is its own thing too.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Weird. Okay, so my bad. Yeah, so
Yeah, you're bad.
whenever you're capping this, you'd be like, Trent's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about just in a screenshot.
I'll go ahead and just cap this part out just to make fun of you.
Yeah,
And
we're
while
gonna-
we're at it, let's
We're gonna
watch
edit
your
out
video.
everything else about that.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
watch this
so-
video.
Splenda sucralose isn't broken down by the body, so it's 0 calories, so it's about 600 times sweeter than table sugar. Truvia,
See.
which is stevia, is derived from leaves of pumpkin. All right, so if we're gonna watch this video now, you can put this on the stream. So I'm like terrified of heights, and we went to Disney, and I looked up this ride. Like I thought it was gonna be a tour of like the Twilight Zone Tower. I thought it was a walkthrough tour, but no, it's a free fall drop.
Yeah.
And so I was having like
That's
a full
hilarious.
breakdown this entire time. And I'm just having a panic attack like the entire time. Like you can see me there. I'm literally terrified.
Oh god.
Like I'm just like,
oh god.
I don't want to do this, man. I'm just so serious about it because I'm like, this is gonna
Oh,
be fucking
man.
crazy.
Look at that dude in the front left though. He's just like
He's just
I'm
chilling.
ready.
No, the
prepared.
But hold on, look at the guy in the very center. He is a
He's
serial
just
killer.
deadpan,
He's like,
like.
That is a serial killer, right?
Hey,
there.
guys.
He's like, I fear
What's
nothing.
going
I
on?
have nothing to live for.
But no,
Oh my god.
man, I need to find this picture that Caitlin has. It's so we're on. I think we're on Space Mountain. And whenever it takes a picture of that, so I'm in the front of this car and it's a 3-person cart, so single file line. I'm sitting there like kind of like freaking out, like I don't want to
Yeah.
be here in my picture. But there's a lady sitting behind me, like having a good time, and there's a guy behind her, has her hair and is like holding her hair to his face, just like
What the-
What?
Yes.
What?
I'm gonna see if Caitlin can send me that.
Wait,
photo.
like
What?
she's unaware of this. I'm assuming.
No, I'm thinking they were together and they planned it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
For my own health, I'm gonna say they're not. They
Yeah.
don't-
Yeah, right.
My own satisfaction.
Seriously. Ridiculous. Not oh. 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 Does this have a password?
Yeah.
Oh. I just guessed it first try.
Did you put
Sorry.
boobs? Did it work?
I didn't put in the
Ooh, maybe that is it. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah. I remember not doing that right on purpose because I'm scared. Hold on, let me try to figure out. Yeah.
I did that one. We went. Shoot, it was when I was in high school.
Oh, really? Yeah, I went when I was like 12. Hold on.
Yeah, it was really fun. We also did Universal. That was pretty cool too. Went to Harry Potter World. Spent too much money.
Yeah, honestly, well, I could see. I mean, Caitlin loves that stuff,
Yeah,
right?
it was worth it.
I mean, honestly, what I heard from the Harry Potter world, it's freaking amazing.
Is that the new one or what's the new one?
I know they're doing are
That's
they
a
doing
new
new
one.
Avatar stuff.
Yeah, they have some new thing coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, the Avatar stuff at Disney. That's already out. They're building some weird like Asian themed thing, and there's a new Star Wars thing coming out where it's gonna be like a full experience where you get to choose like dark side or light
Oh,
side.
are
and
they doing
everything.
the iPhone ride?
I don't know if it's gonna be a
Where
phone
you-
thing.
No,
but-
yeah, iPhone where you like build an iPhone and then like you try not to kill yourself because you're like having to work out long hours.
Wow.
What? That's gonna be
Yeah.
at Disney?
It'd be on Disney, right? Yeah. Once they
Oh.
partner with Apple, it'd be
I
great.
thought that was
Perfect.
Amazon. I thought Amazon was doing
Yeah.
working their dudes for like no money. And
Oh,
Well, they're paying them $15 an hour now. I mean, they took all their other benefits away, but I mean, it's
is that a cactus can?
it's in a can.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm
Um.
basically only sell them in the bottles.
Apparently, I don't know my own password.
Oh, thanks a
so-
lot, Ryan.
Hold
Thanks.
on, I'll get there. Hold on.
Oh, so it got a bit messy out there because I didn't have a bumper dumper.
Yeah.
Had I had a bumper dumper, it would have been all clean and tidy. I think we
there
should get
go.
sponsored by Bumper
There
Dumper.
you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. So,
Just somebody parking.
see that cul-de-sac turnaround. What you know about that?
You know
Yeah.
about that?
I do the whole thing, man. I
Creeper
do the loop.
drive-by.
Was he staring at us?
Oh no,
Oh no,
he's-
they're backing into that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
does
okay, yeah,
anyone
that's what they
else keep like an ungodly amount of tabs open on their phone? On, like,
No.
their
Man,
internet browser?
my wife
I'm
does that,
obsessive.
and
mean,
I,
like-
and I close it out for her,
Yep.
and I'll clear her whole screen, like
Yep.
everything
What
gone.
a
And she'll look
dick.
at me and she's like, "I was saving that shit for later. Why'd you do that?"
all 30 of those.
and
Screenshot it.
and it's just
Screenshot
me.
it.
It's like an OCD
Dude,
tick for me, and I
You
feel
want to
bad.
see?
You know what I do
Oh,
for
it
my
is?
wife? She's like, "Hey, the battery's dying on my phone all the time." Like, "Hey, guess what? You have 35 applications
Oh,
open."
that's it. That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah, that's draining your
you-
battery, bro.
are you
Clear
serious?
them.
138 of these bad Larrys.
Bro, clear them, please.
Oh, man.
Screenshot them and clear
That,
them.
no, that
Uh-huh.
that is like the history of
Yep.
his phone.
That's my Rolodex.
Yeah,
My
He
mental Rolodex.
Yeah, but all of that's taking up your RAM. Come on, man.
You need
this-
more RAM.
It's an iPhone 10, son. What do you want?
Hey, it's only got 4 gigs. Not
Hey,
that much.
it's
Have you
still quick.
seen?
than
So
my old
speaking
phone.
of
I think it might have more.
Apple stuff, have y'all seen the new stuff about the new iPad Pro that just came out?
I saw
it
the
bad or
headline,
good?
but I have not. It looks cool.
So
Look at it.
it's gonna be like the top iPad Pro. It's gonna be $1,300. It's 90. They're estimating it's 90% faster than the previous gen iPad Pro.
Dude, this thing's
How
quick,
long's it
man.
been?
Damn.
I use this thing. Well, my Mac, I have a Pro, MacBook Pro.
Mhm.
Bought in 2012. It was the first Retina solid state one, so it's either 12 or 13.
Yeah.
12.
And
I think.
that thing is like about to.
Mm,
I can only use it
no,
plugged
it's
in.
probably a 14.
And then no.
Yeah, because mine's a
No,
12.
the Retinas came out a while ago though.
Mhm.
That's actually
Mm.
pretty. Yeah, that's not
It's-
old.
It's
tech,
like an
but
early.
It's older
It's
tech.
like
Well,
an early 13. I
Yeah,
think.
it's probably 13,
I think-
14.
Because
Yeah.
my girlfriend's is a 12, and like the next version of hers was where they added that.
I
Okay,
think it
so then it
was-
maybe was a 13
Yeah,
because
it
we were
might have
13
been
or
13.
14.
Because I had that Dell that I bought while we were at Gatsplint that we played
Mhm.
WoW on. That thing was like a $400 Dell. That thing
Was
lasted
that
4
a
years.
XPS?
No, it was just like a $450 from
Really?
Best Buy thing.
And it worked that well?
Barely.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the
Uh,
new one is gonna be the top line model is gonna be like $1,300 priced out the door. It's actually going to be faster than a. I don't know which models, but it's gonna be faster than some models of the MacBook Pro that are out. Like completely replacing it. And if you want the MacBook Pro that's
Yeah.
better, you have to spend upwards of like $2,500.
The new Air's pretty sweet.
I
though,
mean, I
too.
think
Yeah.
I kind of I'm honestly like they haven't put much. Look, they failed miserably with their last MacBook Pros.
Yeah.
because no
Oh,
one
yeah.
likes. They ruined their keyboard.
The key, have you used one?
Well,
I get what they're saying. I haven't touched one yet though. And they also everyone hates the new trackpad thing up at the top.
yeah. Well,
So-
what's crazy about as much as I don't like the whole no headphone jack and the sensor, like the face recognition to unlock and how
Have you
literally
used it,
everything.
though?
Well, no. So I don't like the concept of it. Like I want to be able to use my thumb. Like I don't want to have to look at it and do it. That just
So,
seems weird to me.
I
But
was
I hear it's
super
actually pretty
skeptical.
intuitive.
super skeptical until I got it, and I use it every day, and it's like way quicker than even putting my passcode in, and it works.
That's
Like
good.
I have hat, sunglasses on. I don't know how it does it, and it just works.
It still works. That's good then. That's good.
nuts.
So
So some dude
I can
who
nix that
looks
one off.
vaguely like you.
I don't like.
No, we tried
I
it
don't
at
like the
work.
no
We
head
tested
gesture.
it.
But the
No, if it-
idea of having a tablet that can 100. Now we're at a point where a tablet can 100% replace a computer.
Well, what about the
That's amazing to
Surface?
me.
What about all the Surfaces?
So
I
the
mean,
new Surface Pro coming out, I haven't read comparisons between the new one coming out and the new iPad Pro coming out. But if you compare the current iPad Pros to the current or I guess the previous gen Surface Pros, you'd have to get the highest, most expensive Surface Pro to get a better deal.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir. That's why I don't have a Surface.
Yeah.
But that was my big dilemma. Was I think that concept is way more convenient
Yeah,
because I'm on the go almost 24/7, and this is super easy. And the battery life, I haven't charged this thing in 3 weeks, and I got 57%.
and with the
left.
iPad Pros too, it has 120 hertz refresh rate on your screen. And if you're using like the Apple Pencil like I do on a daily, it literally feels like you're using paper.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the best $100 purchase.
Mm.
It-
I've been contemplating about getting one, but I don't know how much.
See, I have to. I carry around a MacBook Pro everywhere I go. So.
Yeah.
I used to. I
But
used to carry my computer around until I got
It
this. and I
runs
use-
Windows 10, and I upgraded the RAM. I upgraded to solid state. I upgraded all this other crap,
Mhm.
and that's
just
my
out of
daily driver.
curiosity, why did you buy a Mac if you were going to put Windows on it and then
Um,
Dude, you got a
change
stupid
hardware?
good deal on it.
One reason.
Yeah.
Aluminum body.
Yep. And
That's the only
and
reason.
the,
What about
the
the new-
display's going to be better
Dude, get a
too.
Lenovo.
I don't care about the display. I
I
don't.
really like the Lenovo's, but what
Yeah.
about the new Razer
No.
laptops? Have you
Yeah,
checked
they
those
look
out?
kinda-
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they are aluminum. That's probably gonna be my next purchase.
They're priced so the Razer laptops are really competitively priced against the MacBooks, but Dell's starting up their game too on some of their not even XPS laptops.
Man,
Granted, it's still a Dell.
I just
what
don't
about
trust
MSI?
Dell. Yeah.
MSI though, bro.
Yeah, I mean MSI makes.
But
I mean
now-
they've always
yeah.
made decent parts.
MSI has done it. I don't know. The computer gaming laptop market has been
That's
they've been
gone.
going pretty.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is,
They
I
have
just
the Max Q.
look. I just need no matter what computer I'm using, I have to use full programs. I have to have
Yeah.
full video editing software and
Well, that's what the
Photoshop.
thing
yeah.
was with the Pro, because
Yeah.
they use desktop apps.
Okay, that's a big deal then.
And
that's
that's
a game
Because
changer.
And
the
that's the
Surface kind of spearheaded that, because everyone was like, "Oh,
Right.
it's a tablet." And there's, like,
Because
a
I will
definitive-
tell you, I bought
black
some
and white.
earlier Surfaces, and I did have a few, and they pulled this RT crap, which was
Yep.
the smaller version of Windows, which would do everything Windows did except for run full applications.
Well, my only thing is
I had to hack that.
they do
thing.
it with the Office too, where now they want you to subscribe to
Yep.
do all that stuff.
It's like,
You know-
okay, Google
But
Docs. Yeah.
There's there's actually shit, I forgot the name of the program where I pulled up, but there's an alternative that's the same thing, but it's just 100% free.
as well.
Yeah, it's Open
Uh,
Docs
it-
or something like that.
It's
I
the
use
same
it
thing as
for
like
school.
Wait,
the
it replaces
Microsoft
what?
Suite.
Oh.
It replaces PowerPoint, Excel,
yeah.
yeah,
everything.
It's called
Open Office.
Google Docs.
Open Office.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
There's Apache Open Office. It's made by Apache, who makes like
Yeah.
the server, a lot of server
Or-
software.
Google Docs.
But that so
Yeah,
then
you
way
can do
better.
Google Docs.
Way better. Way more better.
By the way,
use all that for work. The
I do
sheets
not
and all that.
Yeah, every
the-
location uses Google stuff.
But then with that, so
Dead ace.
Thanks
Razer even
for
brought
the
back you can
host,
get you can get
man.
a true Ethernet, an Ethernet cable connection in their laptop while still
Nice.
maintaining the thin profile.
Really?
no way.
That's
So it's like
intense.
just big enough to.
Yeah, pull up. And I really like their concept of where you can have like your desktop graphics card and all that, and just throw it in there with the USB.
Why are they trying to notify
No
me
way.
on my fucking thing?
Yep.
Hold on, what is it?
So go to so they have 3. It's the 15. The Stealth is super sweet, but for the money, if I was gonna game on a laptop,
See, I wouldn't even use this to
dude, you would
Hey,
crush.
can
it.
I run Hearthstone on it?
to do advanced model.
Yes.
No,
Yes, you can.
The advanced, I think doesn't have the Ethernet
here you
cable.
go.
Oh yeah, it's just big enough.
Just figured.
Man, but
Hey, but this is an aluminum body, so I
Aluminum
will.
body, and you can get a 1070.
This will be
in that
my
bad
next.
layer.
This will be my
Really?
next purchase.
And look at the
See-
stock specs it comes with.
Is it the caddy though,
yeah,
or
scroll
no?
down, scroll down.
What do you mean the caddy?
Well, you saw where they have. You can put a full.
Yeah, that thing's
Sorry.
sick.
I'm not.
No.
No, it's still in the tab. You can put a full caddy
The
with a
1600
full.
bones for this one right here. Sleek and subtle. Okay.
Well, it comes with like
Yeah.
it could-
100
all
and
of
it
them-
has 144 hertz.
all of them
the
are an
refresh
i7.
rate.
All are an i7. I think they do like 8 something.
4K and it's a 4K display.
Well, they have 2 different options.
It's a
Gotcha.
4K touch.
But all the reviews say don't get the touch screen
Up to
because the 144 is fine, especially for
16
gaming.
gigs.
yeah,
Plus-
well, and you
and
never
with a
use
higher-
This is
with a
insane. This
higher
is
hertz.
insane to me. Solid State Plus standard
And the new
in a
one,
laptop.
in a
the new
laptop.
one,
In a laptop.
this one is serviceable too, so you can
Oh,
add
yes.
new hard drives.
Yes.
Whereas the other one was all like the Macs, or they're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
soldered to the board.
See, look, no, scroll up. You check this out. So you can also have a caddy that carries a full
No, that's not it. But no,
No, but they
it's
do. Yeah. Is it
Yep.
at the bottom?
Yeah, so they
Hey, wait, the best, most important thing. Powered by Razer Chroma,
Thank God you can
RGB
get-
lighting,
RGB lighting. Gotta have it.
more
Okay.
ports.
More ports.
than
So go to- that's it, the Razer Core. That's
Look at
it.
this. But a full size graphics
Oh,
card.
nice.
Yep.
And you just look it up.
There
And
you
there's
go.
no
Oh,
bloatware,
shit.
whereas Alienware has one. But with that, you get all the Dell bloatware.
Yeah, no thank you. Screw
But
you.
go to buy now, click buy now, and it'll tell you what it comes with.
Yeah, my credit card's already saved me there. So
Yeah.
Here.
we'll say, hey, sorry, wife.
Alexa, order
No, I'm kidding.
order a
Alexa,
Razer Blade.
transfer
different-
from savings.
So yeah, there you go. It comes with an i7 with a 1060, 128 gig solid state, and a 1 terabyte hard drive. 16 gigs of RAM.
Ridiculous. Is this their low? Like, how much is this model?
That's their 16. That's what 1600 will give
Oh,
you.
I don't care about cookies. Come on, man. Track me all day is a different.
And
account.
then scroll down to select your Razer, and then there's your options. You get
A GTA. So, but these are still slower cards, right? Because they're like notebook style. So, they
there's
are,
a Max Q design, which if you look at, there's still leaps and
Like a-
bounds better than what they are, but they're just
compared to the benchmarks of like a standard 1070.
so a
it's not.
desktop. They just run them at a lower hertz rate to keep the heat down. But that's what
Gotcha.
with their what they call their vapor cooling, they can run them a little bit higher than the competition.
in that comp.
And it comes with the 1060 stock.
Yep.
Nice.
And,
And I like how it's not even like, no longer is it boasting just a portable laptop graphics card. This is just a standard 1060 that's coming with it.
well, no,
Well, no, Nvidia only makes one series. They don't make a mobile design now. They do the
It's just
Max
one
Q.
series?
Yep. I haven't seen their newest cards because
The
those just
RTC
obviously,
or-
those
or-
obviously just came out.
Ray, whatever, tracing.
But all the reviews, all these have them for relatively if you're already in that market anyway, this
Right.
is probably like what you're looking at.
I was
Yeah.
very close.
But the main thing is, if you're looking at a MacBook, these are extremely competitively priced,
Oh, it's
and
much cheaper than a MacBook,
Yeah.
right?
paying for your
Well,
buck, you're
yeah.
getting a lot more. In my moderately educated opinion.
Yeah. Well, when I was looking at this desktop, I
And it's
almost
a sick-
just bought the laptop instead, just because it would replace
Well,
both
that's
of my
what-
things.
When I was
so-
talking to y'all,
I
when
hate
was
to be
gone,
like, it
'cause I was
probably
in-
runs faster than your normal desktop too, but it probably would, right?
It's far. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, but that one only.
I
Has
don't know what you
a-
have, though.
A 1060i, I think Ti. So probably, but I went from like a what GeForce 6800. so
So I really
mean,
want to build. There's a
yeah.
company coming out with a Ryzen laptop too.
Oh,
I really
man.
want to build a Ryzen just because like it's different, I guess. But no,
Right.
that's what I was looking at.
Isn't there the new what is the new one that just came out?
So they have the crazy one that I don't even consider looking at. Like it's the super crazy.
Well,
that-
Intel came out with one too, right?
Yep, just for game. Like it's specifically a chip made just for gaming.
And it's like a $2,000 chip.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's so all the dudes on YouTube can have their
Pimp you
measuring
out.
have
All
their
the-
measuring contest.
all those
of
guys
what their
that-
score
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Right, like have your
Post on Reddit that look at my battle station. I've been saving up for this, and it's like $15,000
Well,
worth of
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
like,
ridiculous.
have your product that just shows that you can make it, and you're not actually gonna make
Yeah,
money
like
off of
Jay,
that.
like
yeah.
Jay's 2 cents. I know does that. Like it's him and another guy battle, but back and forth between first place of like, oh my whatever score is this. But so I was looking at because if I'm only gone for a week, 10 days or so, I'm not gonna take my desktop with me
No,
wherever I
no.
go. And so for me, having a laptop where, and then if I'm home, I can have that little tower where I have like a nicer card in it, where I just throw the Thunderbolt in or the USB-C,
Man, that would
and then
be
you have the
nice.
full blown deal.
Man,
But you can still game on the go whenever. That's why the Switch is extremely convenient.
Yeah, there's so
is.
much good stuff on the Switch right now that it's
Dude,
almost
this
worth.
next
It's almost
2
one of
months-
it's almost one of the best systems out right now because of how much good stuff's out there.
Golly, and mine's sitting in my underwear drawer right now. It's been there for like 3
Dude,
weeks.
Like,
Is-
because there's a new Pokemon, there's a new Smash,
played that, but
new Mario Party,
Metroid's coming
there
out.
Metroid.
Golly, I
Is
need
there
to
Red Dead
Uh,
Redemption though?
The StarCraft, or not?
mean, do you even
Star
have
Fox
Diablo?
game,
Yeah.
Diablo.
Diablo's out now.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah, man.
and Diablo is offline mode now.
Can I play
too.
Black Ops?
Oh, do they? Offline is like my
no
big
Black
thing.
Ops.
No Black Ops.
And
Next game I want to play, I think.
I don't know how on the go y'all guys play, but now they're having actual external chargers that are rated to charge the Switch because it charges at 4.8,
That's awesome.
but it would either kill your Switch battery or kill your external battery. One or
See-
the other. But now, because me and my buddies at work, okay, this needs this many volts, this
Right,
puts out
right.
this many volts. Yeah, well, you're gonna break it.
You had your
Sorry.
multimeter out.
But now, like Anchor has one. Anchor actually worked with. They have like a Nintendo licensed Anchor,
right.
one.
So they worked with them
or
on that.
Mophie has one. It's any power delivery USB-C port will charge it because now you have like the MacBooks are charged by USB-C.
That's huge.
Any USB-C that charges a laptop will charge your Switch.
USB-C is coming like completely. Is
the
that
new
not what,
the new iPad Pros are USB-C
So-
Yeah.
over Lightning as well.
Are they going to have the new iPhones using? C?
This generation isn't, but I hope they do because USB-C
Would that be crazy?
so convenient.
Yeah, because that means literally every like mobile phone will be USB-C.
The new Razer phone is USB-C.
Well, so is mine right now.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, so's mine as well.
yeah.
Mine's like a 4-year-old
That would become
phone
a
too.
flat line
Yep. And
standard.
and you can just transfer so much data and chart like
I mean, it's so above the game that that's why everybody's switching.
Yep.
So that makes sense. That's crazy, man. Well, what was I gonna say to you? Oh yeah, that was one of the coolest experiences. With I had the Switch. We were playing Fortnite. As I was laying in bed, still having wife time, right? Like still hanging out with you, right? But I had my my headphones plugged in and the mic worked perfect.
that's
And-
my only complaint about the Switch is you can't Bluetooth your mic.
Yeah, that's they really dropped the ball on that one
Yep.
thing where their Bluetooth doesn't work. Because if that is true, then I would have one little bud in
Yep.
in my hands, and because I have those little bud ones that are perfect.
Yeah, I got the Beats, the whatever they have the Apple chip in them.
Yeah,
I thought it was a gimmick. I just wrote them off as a loss because they were $199. I think they're still
shit was-
$199 on Amazon. $120 primed to my front door 2 days
yeah, for headphones.
It's not bad.
For
the
Beats,
for
no.
the wireless headphones.
And
no.
you didn't have to talk to anybody to get.
Yeah,
So-
that's nice.
Well, because these only do. Well, they have the
Which
little
what are they
dongle.
called?
They're the Beats.
I love dongles.
I love
Oh.
that.
No, my God. Just
Some
pull
say-
up Amazon, see if they're still up there.
What was that?
They're the
Oh
one.
my gosh! What was that commercial? That
This one?
it was a
I
Samsung
got those
commercial
for
making fun of the
120 something off Amazon.
the
Prime.
double dongle commercial.
A double dongle.
Oh my gosh! See if you can find that. Just search dongle double dongle commercial. Oh yeah, Samsung. There you go. This thing's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I watched it. Guys, this guy's actually really
Can I
nice.
still use these headphones with the 10?
Yeah, but you'll need an adapter, or as most people like to call it, a dongle.
A what?
A dongle.
A dongle.
Yeah, a dongle. It comes in the box.
But what if I just need to charge at the same time?
Then you're gonna need another type of
Exactly.
dongle.
Like a double dongle.
Yeah, double dongle, I guess.
Double
Sounds
dongle.
explicit.
So that's annoying, or just working out with a wire in your
That
pocket.
sounded
You know,
explicit.
That's explicit.
like what a time to be alive that I'm complaining about my wire to my headphones. in
That's
my body.
hashtag first world problems, right? Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot of good options. I like the sub $20 Bluetooth headphones as well.
Dude, no, yeah,
That
I buy
deal
the,
was too good to pass up for a $200 headphone.
I buy the crappy Amazon ones for $20, and I just throw them away when they break. Buy another
Yeah.
one. Like I'll have a few of those, but now I bought these. I'll show you. No, I won't show you because I don't remember the brand. But they're literally like the iPod pods, but for Android, and
Yep.
they're smaller. They work just as good, if not better.
What's the
and
battery life though?
4 hours plus. It
Yeah,
has
nope. Deal breaker for
it
me.
has the charging thing with it, and
Don't
but
care.
you can also
Nope.
use each individually. So it'd be 4 hours plus 4 hours, 8 hours.
So I
dude.
bought
I only
the,
use one headphone.
While I was in Korea, I bought the Bose ones.
Yeah.
They had a 4-hour battery life, and I took them back. Worthless to me.
Why?
What is the battery life on yours?
12 hours.
Nice.
That's pretty ridiculous. But
It's fantastic because then I couldn't work. Like I couldn't work out.
Mhm.
Like
you work out for 12 hours straight?
Well, with 4 hours
just
of battery life, I'd work out for like before work and after work,
Mhm.
and I couldn't do that on one charge of headphones.
Well, but look,
and those
but
things are $200. Like
the
this
case,
isn't worth.
the case
Yeah.
charges them though.
Well, that was pre that.
Oh, okay.
But still, you have to take them out and throw them in there.
Well, yeah, but you have a gap in between.
Yeah, I mean
And the
to
thing
be
is-
to be fair, 12 hours is definitely better. But
And what
when
are
are you
those
when are you wearing your headphones for more than 4 hours without an hour break to charge them in between?
Never on an airplane.
I mean, I've never.
a
Well,
long
I
time.
guess
See-
you're the only one in this room that's probably flying for more than 4 hours at a time.
Now listen, I'll tell
Yeah.
you, I do always bring a backup of wired headphones no matter what.
Yeah,
You gotta
I
have
did,
that.
so
still.
how is the sound? Like, how is
Oh,
is
man.
the sound just as good as wired?
dude, yeah. Which because I have a
Because
Bose wired.
I find that hard
'cause I
to
had
believe.
Bose
But
wired headphones that I got for like $60,
Bing.
and those things are great.
There's
See,
they're
Bluetooth
fan-
connection, right?
Well, no, these are wired, but yeah, my
I know
other
the
ones are
ones, yeah.
Bluetooth. But because they have the Apple chip, like I don't
Yeah.
have to sync them. I just have to click from my phone to my tablet to my computer, boom,
Yeah,
and they automatically go.
yeah.
So that's a high convenience factor. But they're the same. So what appealed? They're the same chip as what's in the Apple headphones,
Mhm.
and those things are like 200 something. Those are
Oh yeah,
and
they're
those never fit in my ear right.
right.
So the Bose headphones, like
We have weird ears.
yeah, or whenever you sweat, like they get weird. So these go over the ear, and those are great.
Yeah, I see. I can't. I lose and break them so much. I can't spend a couple $100 on. But I mean, yeah, I've thought about it, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on that. But I also can't tell the sound difference barely. You know, I don't listen to enough. I listen to too much talking and boring
That's why
stuff.
I listen to podcasts. So it's really I have super
care.
nice headphones for like.
Heard that.
Oh man,
Like-
Joe's voice sounds so good.
Yeah, I
So
know, right?
crisp. So crisp.
or whatever he pops.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can-
man, that was that
Well,
whatever
he's-
coffee he listens.
and these
over.
headphones we're wearing right now are $10.
Yeah, so I mean,
Did we get it? Did we say something? Oh no, it's
No.
just
do we actually have a viewer?
no.
We've
Sorry, I
been,
gotta
like-
go. I gotta go. Excuse myself. I can't stand up right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I was going through those headphones, but or again being picky, having my phone in my pocket while deadlifting, the bar would come up and get.
Yeah, me too lately. No, I haven't
So
deadlifted
being
anything
able to
lately.
leave like my phone in the corner of the gym.
Yep.
And just walk around freely.
It is nice.
The high convenience factor of what a time to be alive, where that is my
Right,
oh, my
where you,
phone. It's
you
in my
can
pocket.
wirelessly do whatever you want
Yeah.
without cords.
It's
So yeah, that was
great.
pretty nice.
It's fantastic.
Do you ever worry like they're gonna just you're sweating and they'll just flop out of your ear?
No, because the Bose go over the ear.
Nice.
Whereas like the Apple Pods, so Surefire, they make a ton of stuff. They make suppressors. They make all this stuff. But they have earbuds.
suppressors?
What is
They-
the what is
wait,
it?
wait,
What the-
wait,
I want to explain to me
No,
what a
pull 'em up.
suppressor does.
well.
They save
What-
your hearing.
What are they?
Oh.
Earbud suppressor?
I was thinking,
No, like a firearm suppressor.
yeah, that's what, okay. That's what they make.
Oh,
They
okay.
make that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But they make
It's such a different thing.
they
To
make earplugs too. They make really
Oh,
good.
okay.
If
I
you
guess
pull
that
them
makes
up,
Who does?
Surefire, just Sure.
I thought you were talking like Apple has a headphone called the Surefire and they have a suppressor for it. Oh my
No,
god,
just
what
go
is
to
that?
the Surefire, Surefire headphones like adapter thing.
So wait, what? Let's be.
Headphone.
What's the difference between a suppressor and a silencer?
Jargon.
Okay.
I thought there was an actual difference.
I don't know.
Like
I
you
don't
can't sell there's no such thing as a silencer. There's
Right
only a
there, go
suppressor.
down.
The last gun I fired
That-
was
nope,
a 22 out of
That- So they make these.
brick wall.
That's what their earbuds are like that. But you put your Apple headphone in that, and that locks it into your ear.
So
So that's pretty convenient because
So it's
those are
like
like $6.
so you can
headphone
go shoot
caddy.
and not have any issues.
Well, just for working out or anything, because
Oh,
then you
okay.
don't.
It just
doesn't get
helps fit
sweaty
it in,
Because
period.
that's the thing with the Apple headphones; they're so slick.
Yeah.
But no, they make hearing. They like
Same
those
with
are
their-
earplugs. Go down one. Yeah, those are super
Yeah,
comfortable.
I,
They're
I,
like
I have a pair of those actually.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Except for
That's
I
legit.
left one of these open while I shot. I think it was a
It should be fine.
World War II rifle. No. My ear
Mosin
rang
Nagant?
for about 2. Yep, exactly. My ear rang for about 2 months.
Maybe you had the wrong size because I have lost those on some pairs, or maybe that's why I'm hard of hearing.
Could explain a lot.
They don't
Just
get-
that little part.
No longer
I
disability.
don't know. Maybe it
it's
just
made for a microphone. You plug your head.
really. What the crap, dude? Who knew?
That's cool.
Who knew? Now you
So I
know.
think we'd be shorting ourselves if we didn't talk about BlizzCon.
Yeah,
Has
let's
anyone
talk about
paid
BlizzCon.
attention?
No,
to
but
it?
I can pay attention to it right now.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing right now, I didn't see any of the Overwatch stuff, although I know that there's a new hero.
Never played Overwatch, but I want.
It's fun. It's fun. So there's a new hero coming.
What should we do?
There's a new, I guess, expansion coming out for Hearthstone that's basically trolls and whatnot, which is cool. But I think the biggest
Crispy
thing
rice
in my opinion is Warcraft 3 is 100% remastered. 100%, and not like StarCraft 2 or StarCraft 1 remastered. They completely redid all of everything in it.
But that's not how things work.
In Warcraft
around
3?
here.
In Warcraft 3, we need to check out that trailer too because it looks
So,
super good.
The lady cowboy.
Yeah, so she's like a range shooter. She has a lot of shared abilities that you'd find with like Junkrat, where you can boost in the air.
Thank you for nobody correcting me when I said lady cowboy. Just say cowgirl.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's clean up this mess.
That's pretty awesome.
Similar style to Junkrat, where you can boost and everything. I think, in my opinion,
Well, they don't have another sniper in that game, right?
right,
So that makes sense.
and has a secondary fire where you can bounce back, which that ability already
Burn
exists.
it all down.
All these abilities exist to some extent in another hero.
Slightly
by the way.
change it, yeah. No, it makes sense to do that, not to overcomplicate everything.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's not this like shared combination of everything.
Now that
Right.
gets the blood
That's cool though. You
pumping.
can shoot out. I was just doing that. I was playing a VR game a second ago, and you could throw propane tanks and shoot them out of there. Pretty awesome. Oh,
I'm calling shots.
nice. Okay. Chad, did you ever play Overwatch?
No, because Blizzard.
And look,
Blizzard's
her ultimate ability is a henchman called Bob. Her ultimate is a henchman named Bob that goes and fights for her.
Oh no way.
Yeah,
Is he
that's
good?
her ult.
I guess we don't know yet, right? It's not out yet.
Have you ever played Paladins? The Switch?
Yes.
I heard Paladins is pretty pro.
It's free, so why not?
Me
It's,
and
it's the
I
freemium.
heard
It's,
it's like
the
this.
freemium version of Overwatch. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
Blizzard. This is the only game Blizzard has that you can't play on Mac. And it's
why not?
I don't know.
What's the point?
There's a whole
Pull
lot
up
of
the Warcraft 3.
there's a whole lot of forums about it, about why, like, hey, why can't I play this one? Because I can play WoW, I can play Diablo, I can play StarCraft, I can do all the other.
That's
ones.
weird.
Never played Hearthstone, but you can play that on Mac.
We actually Ryan was in on it. We played
Yeah,
we played
I played
Paladins. I played
Paladins.
on PC.
I played
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was. So it was while
It's actually
the same
from-
time while I was on there. Me and my buddy were in New York, and we had our Switches, and he's like, "Oh
I-
man, this game's free. Let's
I was
get it."
playing on Switch, and I was like, actually, my child told me about it because her dad plays. Like Lily was like, "Hey, check this game out." I was like, "Heck yeah, it's free and it's really good."
Yep.
And then we went and played on PC the other
Yep.
night, and it was really fun.
It was
Like,
fun.
I had a good time just
Yeah.
destroying people.
Have you played the new Unreal?
Oh, that's got to be.
No,
It was super
Unreal?
discounted. I think I bought it for on
Is it-
Steam.
is this
it
the
was
right
like
one?
no. I got it for free. It was free on Steam Day or whatever it was.
What was?
Really?
The new Unreal?
Oh, really?
Oh,
You,
yeah,
you
I
have
remember
to
that.
buy like some other stuff, like if you want other characters and all that. But you can play through on the free version. I have all this stuff downloaded on Steam that I don't
Is
even
this
have a
it?
computer to play.
Honestly,
We
skip to
never
the.
paid any heed
I would
to
exit
the
out of this.
ancient
Exit out of this one.
thought as we
It's
had
just
for
the
gener-
cinematic.
Oh.
Not saying the cinematic's not cool. Do the gameplay one. There you go. Like, I don't know if you play Warcraft 3, but they completely redid everything in it.
Is it like a mix of?
It's like
This
an
is
RPG.
this is what basically Dota was made for. It's like Age of Empires meets Dota style.
And this was like their original game.
Yep. They redid all of the assets. They'll show you, and I can't wait, man. I think it's gonna be great. It is $30, but you're paying for honestly a solid product. That's gonna be amazing.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's completely.
Because if you look at what they did with the remastered of StarCraft 1, they just buffed it up and put it
No.
into HD. But
This is a whole new thing.
they completely redid all of it. And it, I mean, honestly, they had most of this done already with Heroes of the Storm, but it looks so clean in my opinion. Like, I can get on board with an RTS like this. Because Those
Well,
are
and you
good.
know it's gonna be good. It's
Dude,
Blizzard.
I love RTSs. That was like back in the day. That was the thing.
Yeah.
What is it all? Real strategy? What is RTS?
Real-time strategy.
Okay. So do you actually build bases and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
It's similar to StarCraft,
Kind of like StarCraft,
pretty
but they're
much
different.
smaller scale.
StarCraft has its own
Yeah.
play style, whereas some of these.
We're too late.
Because okay, remember when we used to play Lord of the Rings?
Must be
Yeah, it's that.
purged.
It's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you build walls?
Okay, Trump.
That's the only thing that Lord of the
I don't
Rings
know if you
had
can.
over
I remember because we would play
everything.
on the 360 up there in the room, and we would just have some stupid wall. Like,
We would build nothing but walls.
Build bridges, not walls, because then you can funnel them all onto the bridge and then blow it down, and everyone dies.
True.
Check it now. Check out
Not-
this. So the big main event. You know how Blizzard will set this up where they have like their big announcement. They'll assign a time slot to the most like important
Right.
thing out there. So
Right.
the big thing this year was supposed to be Diablo.
And what happened?
Just search Diablo Immortal.
Was there booze?
No, it is basically a mobile version of Diablo 3.
Yeah.
It's all the same assets and everything like that. And yes, there was booze. Like the guy that did the speech, man, I would suggest finding some of the videos. I don't want to put it on blast here, but find the videos of it. He is sweating bullets. Like there was one thing from the Q&A where someone was just like, someone literally got up and asked, "Is this a misplaced April Fool's joke?" And they were just all like honestly, within 4 hours, the trailer had 100,000 dislikes.
Hold on. Dede says make sure you get your free
The
copy of
World
D2.
Stone.
Oh, really?
Free copy
It
of
was the
D2 for
power
what?
of creation and the birth of
You
our
have to-
Hold on.
eternal conflict. From the
Exit out
high
of this, go to the
heavens to the
gameplay.
burning
Which-
hells,
Oh.
our desire to
Somewhere.
control that power.
I kind of want to watch the.
Down one more.
Gotcha.
Dude, and so it got
commercial
so
on
bad that
Why do you not have ad blocker?
it got to over 100K dislikes.
Quit being a puller.
Each Google account is different, so I have to add them all and update
we
them
believe
all.
in capitalism.
I have own a Google account for this.
Wait. It says check your Blizzard account.
Really?
What do you mean check my Blizzard account for a
Free
free
game.
copy of what? It's just
Diablo 2?
Diablo 2.
It's all in caps. We better do it.
I'll check it when I get home, but I didn't see I got anything. I mean, I already own both.
Well, then that's why you
this
didn't
is
get it.
just this is just Diablo 3 on your phone.
But it said a new mobile experience.
Dude, it is the same effing game. They reuse all of the assets from
Or
Diablo
whenever I
3.
get that new Razer phone, that's what I'm doing with
It's literally the same
Quit
thing.
the Apple game?
that. Dude, they don't step it up. Yeah, man, I can get a way better phone for like half the price.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of completely. I've never been an Apple guy.
Dude, it's so nice because I can do everything across all my things.
Dude, it is nice.
But
Look.
I love my iPad, but then I'm seeing how much shit costs on there.
Yeah.
No. Like apps that have a monthly fee, apps that have a weekly fee of like
Yeah.
$5 for something
I've
stupid.
never done.
They build you into a wall because of your cloud stuff, and then
Well, just easy.
iMessage is hard to get rid of.
Yep.
So
You
once
have to call your company.
Once
Like,
you
hey,
switch-
release my number.
yeah, it's very hard for you to get text messages after unless you add get a whole new phone number, which no one ever does.
Yep.
So
So, I know we're not really focused on this right now, but this is just the
I'm focused. What are you
gameplay
talking
trailer for Diablo Immortal. Now, look, I'm gonna say it doesn't look that bad,
about? No,
but it is
not what
something.
people want.
No one
Oh,
wanted
that's
this.
impressive.
No one wanted this.
No.
Like literally no one.
this is almost like a. I mean, is this gonna cost? What does it cost something?
They haven't announced a release date. Apparently, the beta that they had available was super buggy. Like you would equip swords and it wouldn't change the weapon that you were holding.
Didn't they want a new Diablo game?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like they hyped this up that they were going to be doing something crazy, and then last minute basically said, "Hey, some stuff's going to be announced, but you know, bigger announcements are coming in the future." And then they, like, literally they got up there, announced this, just deadpan stare from everyone in the crowd at this poor guy. He's sweating bullets and he runs off the stage.
Does he really?
Dude, yeah, he was fumbling. He apologized like 4 times because he kept forgetting what to say, and then just got the f out of there, man.
Hold on.
I felt genuinely bad. If you have a chance to
Let's see if
watch
we can,
the
let's
whole
see if we
thing,
can watch this part at least.
it's in the opening ceremonies towards the end. If you go to the Diablo Reddit, It's gonna be like the top post.
Oh, this guy.
There you go.
Have you played? Is the new Battlefield out yet?
No, that I thought that got pushed till November, December.
I don't know.
Immortal. We are so excited about this game.
He's
But
faking
we
the
want to
excitement.
do it in a way that's true to Blizzard. We want to do it in a way that feels right. So we knew we want to use mobile devices as the platform for a new Diablo
walking out.
game.
That's not real. is it?
That's not real.
If you want to know more, we'll be back
But it
here
was that
on
quiet.
the Mythic stage in just a few minutes. Thank you.
Dude,
We are gonna
One
have-
guy.
That's bad. No, I think
Sorry.
that's fake too.
We welcome you here to BlizzCon, and there has never been a better time to be
easy this
part
time
of
people
this
play.
incredible Blizzard community.
No, that's that guy's every day.
All right, so this video obviously
Everybody
is
at
playing it up.
BlizzCon
Yeah.
wearing
But-
the blue crew shirts at Blizzard would love to say hello.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
But
dude.
everyone feels bad for this dude. But
Yeah,
if you get a chance to watch the real thing, like they show the cinematic, people will clap for that. But then they show the gameplay, and everyone's just standing there, just like,
Oh.
oh
a
man,
freaking mobile game.
seriously. And
Brr.
again, I said it earlier, but during the Q&A session, someone asked if it was a poor timed
Yeah.
April Fool's joke, and then they were just like flabbergasted, like really. And then another guy got up there and basically said, "Hey, a lot of these features are features we've been asking for in Diablo 3 as it stands today. Are you going to port any of this to Diablo 3?"
Can we have?
And he's
it-
like, "No, we're not planning on introducing this on PC at this time." And then everyone started booing, like
Yeah.
loud boos. And then the guy goes, "Don't you have phones?"
Are you
like
serious?
straight
Don't you
up
have
says, "Don't
phones?"
you have phones?"
Yeah, but I don't think.
Yeah, but
I-
it-
no one
Yeah,
wants.
that's-
No one wants to play a
wants
game on their
fucking play a
phone.
game on their
I
phone,
know.
bro.
Unless you're 5
Well,
There's a
or
lot of people-
Chad.
but
I
like,
don't play games.
I'm gonna
Well,
I'm gonna
no.
look up, since Dead Ace never said anything.
I don't
I'm
have a
gonna
single
Google Diablo
Like-
2 free, I guess.
but like, okay, games on your phone should be limited to like quiz things or like
Yep.
crosswords or puzzles.
Like you're just
or,
trying
like-
to kill a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
not like-
Destiny 2
Like,
is
this
free.
isn't like
Oh,
a
Destiny
gaming
is
replacement.
Destiny
No, yeah,
2.
it's not a gaming device.
Hold on,
It's like
that's
I
the
gotta
new
kill
one,
5
right?
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
said, just-
but
So
I
that's like
bet
my new
it's
dilemma.
They only let it free for a certain
is
amount
when
of
our
time.
phones.
I bet it's
like,
just the base
let's
game that's
dial
free.
back the technology
Oh.
in phones.
yeah,
So like where
Let's see
you
the
pay
game.
$200-300
I'm
for
assuming.
a phone.
yeah,
So like I don't need a super
Free download.
Yeah.
pocket.
yeah. Be
Yeah,
like,
I
we
have-
have other things that do
Yeah,
that.
I
I'll
have
be
a
honest, though,
computer, I have
I'll
an
probably do
iPad,
that.
Like I don't need a
I haven't-
phone.
I haven't
and
Dude,
played it.
honestly,
desktop graphics.
I'm gonna pause
144
and say
refresh rate, like
Destiny
That's
2
fine and
is
dandy.
solid.
yeah,
like if
Yeah.
I could
It
just
is
have a
fun.
middle of the road
I haven't played it
phone,
at all.
That'd be cool
Guys,
too.
Destiny freest.
Having
Destiny
this whole
2.
conversation over here.
Sorry.
Destiny
Sorry.
2 is super solid on PC. If
And
you've
it's
never
free.
played it before,
Never played it.
super solid.
neither.
Now, I haven't played the new expansion, but I heard it made it even better. Honestly, even with the first 2 expansions that came out for it, I was content and happy with it.
I
So
philosophically I can't play Destiny because I'm a true believer in free will, and it just doesn't mesh with me. Sorry,
I would
'Cause
say
it's
something,
Destiny.
but then I'd have to get
Destiny.
on to myself for saying
It was
you
a
can't say that
horribly-
on the stream.
it was a horribly played
But
out.
that's cool.
joke.
That's cool though. I would definitely recommend downloading it and playing it to anyone that hasn't played it. Even if it's just a base game, I don't know what it comes with, but I guarantee you it doesn't come with the expansions that just came out. It's probably the
Right,
base
yeah,
game.
I mean, they're trying to get
It
you
may,
to buy
it may be
those.
one of those where like you download the game and you have so much time.
the
to play.
expansion came out though like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, I work with a bunch of people that play. They play the tar out of it.
It's
but-
Yeah.
solid, man.
Dead Ace is,
It is solid.
balls deep right now, so it
And
makes
plus,
sense.
this makes sense that they're doing it because Red Dead Redemption is just fucking everyone right now.
Well,
They-
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that I mean. Look, if
Oh.
you have Fortnite going on, you have the new Call of Duty. I mean, come on, you're not playing anything else,
yeah.
right?
I heard the new Call of Duty is pretty good.
yeah.
I,
Especially
honestly,
It's
battle
fun.
I don't know.
I haven't even touched it yet.
I
but
played the
want
battle
to play.
royale mode in beta, and I haven't played it since release because I've
Really?
been having too much fun in multiplayer.
Huh.
It is the best multiplayer experience since
Really?
Black Ops.
So people are still
One.
definitely playing most.
oh yeah, and I'm
What's
playing
different?
on PC too.
What makes it?
Hold
that
on,
much-
you're playing on PC or
It's-
are you playing on both?
Nothing
playing
is
on
different.
PC. I
That's
mean,
why
It's
people play it.
no, it's boots on the ground again.
Boots
It's
on the ground.
fast play
We got
gameplay that
boots.
doesn't
More-
feel forced.
Is it
Okay.
futuristic or are they in like World War One, World War
It's
Two? Like
it's
Battlefield?
near futuristic, so there's some things that you're like, okay, That's kind of crazy. Like one of your
2020.
ability is like straight out of Titanfall, where you have a grappling hook and you can shoot if you're one specialist, but everything's just general boots on the ground,
last-
fast
okay.
play,
I
gunplay.
want Modern Warfare
It's-
2, or I want Battlefield.
It's a higher time to kill, higher
I-
TTK, but it actually is fitting and it's super fast paced and
I want a game.
it's literally I can't explain it how good it is. You just have to try it out.
I want a
Okay,
game
all
where
I like the last one.
it's the end
World
of
War
the
II.
war and you sit down
fine.
with other leaders of the world and you make a treaty. That's the
Oh.
game that I
treaty?
really want.
A Tweety?
Risk.
That's what everybody wants. Yeah, it's Risk, except nobody cries.
That's
All
what
right.
the people want.
What? So what? I've been thinking about changing my battle tag name, and I realized I can only change it once.
Really?
What?
What do I change it
I think
to?
you can change
My
mine.
balls is hot.
Yeah, it's you can only change it one
But see,
time.
like-
my balls is hot.
Well, it's got to be safe
Fights
for work, or
tomorrow.
else they're gonna get mad at me, right?
So like,
What is
That
it?
was fun.
I'm
I'm
taking
triggered?
suggestions,
I don't
man.
know.
Oh.
That's kind of lame, though.
yeah, can't think of it, man.
Modest Cow's too old. I gotta retire that shit.
What?
Why? I've been using the same one for decades.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's on my Xbox permanently. I have it there to remember it. I don't need it on PC too.
I've done Killer Duck forever, but now I'm changing everything. I am Ducky, which makes
Yeah.
no sense. But I mean,
How about
it's the same crap.
Uninhibited cow.
Mm.
Go the other direction. with
Just
it.
say
Hey,
it, literally.
cisgendered cow. Cisgendered cow.
Trans cow. Yeah, trans cow.
Z.
There you go.
Nice.
Name your
Yeah.
Z.
Or
Or that's
wait.
available, right?
Sir.
Sir.
DTF
Zerka.
cow. There you go.
DTF. No, just
Mm.
yeah. DTF cows. That's yeah. That's fine. Nobody will raise an eyebrow.
No
at
one
that
will
one.
raise an eyebrow on that.
Just name it. I'm allergic to gluten. Fucking 69, 69.
Gluten Slayer 6969 420 Blaze.
Gluten-free cow.
There you go.
There you go, man.
All right. Sold.
Solid. Because yeah, I remember Modest Cow from way back when, man.
Yeah, you got Modest Cow. That was from the original Xbox
Yeah,
Live, right?
you were at my house
Yeah,
and
when you did it.
we
Yeah,
were clicking random names and it was the second one. I was
it
like,
was Modest Cow. Boom.
fuck it.
There you go.
I was there. I was there for the origin story of Modest Cow. Actually,
We were playing. What was that game? Rainbow
Yeah, I don't
Six Las
remember.
Vegas 1.
Dude, that was,
Was
such
it?
a good game.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
we
it
played
was.
the
Yeah,
mess
that's
out of
right.
that, dude.
All the terrorizers got
Oh.
shot.
We would just you would just make the bot like that's when bots were good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
And you know what's crazy? If you go back and you look at how much customization you had in that
Yeah.
game, and
That's
then you
all I
look
want.
at it now in games, it's just
Yeah.
pathetic, man. Everything's like loot box oriented and all this crap. It's
Um,
and just the gameplay was so fucking
It was
fun.
good.
Yeah.
Offline bots
Yep.
were the shit.
Yeah.
hold on.
So what, Vegas, Rainbow Six?
Yeah,
Rainbow
Six
Six
is
Vegas?
Las
Vegas, yeah. And Vegas 2 was pretty good too,
Yeah.
but I mean it wasn't as good, but it was
I've
still
never
good.
played Siege, but
I
supposedly
hear it's
I heard
good,
Siege is
though.
good,
I just never played Siege because I like customizing my stuff.
and that has like skins and shit. I think.
What would it was it on
Whenever it has
Xbox
pre-made-
360?
Yep.
Yeah, it was on
Yep.
Xbox 360.
Can I confess that I use the default of just everything? I'm not
That's fair.
creative enough to.
That's
Like, I just-
to
I hit
the
random-
prologue.
So I've
that
done-
old school Ubisoft stuff.
So
Remember like
there's
Ghost
one,
Recon?
Yeah, I played a lot of Ghost Recon too.
Ghost Recon's where it basically all started, man.
Yep.
Yep.
But like Battlefield 4, I went down the rabbit hole of like, I had some stuff where I modded it, like how I would actually like it, and then I've done one where it's like, well, the ACOG gives me at this range like stats oriented straight guns, or
Dude, this
I think
was such a
this is exactly where you're like, oh, I'm definitely gonna be in the military.
not
I
that
always
one
knew
either.
Chav was gonna be in the military.
I remember doing this shit thinking, oh, I'm so fucking
that started with did y'all
I
play
forgot
Splinter
which one it
Cell?
was.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Dude, and that was like you never could go gun blazing. Like it was like you had to
Yep.
sneak around.
Dude,
I played the crap
This
out of
was,
those, dude.
this was just so cool because you could just literally like set up and execute. Open the door and boom.
Oh, that guy's
Nerd, you let the bots do the killing? Nerd.
I shoot my bots right at the start.
Dude, the new Ghost Recon's not bad either. I
Really?
killed all the hours of my, because you can play it by yourself.
I
with
didn't.
not with offline.
That's new these days, you know.
Yeah, man, dude,
It doesn't
that
exist
game,
anymore.
A lot of people didn't like the game, which I can understand why, because it's super repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you can do whatever the heck you want
That's the open world one, right?
Yep.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
I remember
That
we
didn't-
saw videos of that one coming out. I
Yeah,
think the
man.
last time I saw you, that's what we talked about. Is that game?
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Because I had super high hopes for the
Yeah,
Division.
yeah, you were showing
The
us.
Division ended up being garbage. They have a new one coming out. Probably gonna be garbage. It's just Ubisoft. I just lost all hope
Yeah,
in
they're not
Ubisoft.
doing too.
Who is it that's making Anthem? Is that EA?
I think so. I think they made the first
Yeah.
one.
You know what? I can't wait for it to finally come out. That Star Citizen game. I like to check up on that every couple months.
Yeah,
just to
just
see
see
how
where
it's
they're
doing. And
the
game's been in like alpha for.
Did they
like,
announce
4
a
years.
new WoW expansion?
No.
No.
They-
I don't
I
think
saw
they
that.
announced
So I think they
anything
announced
now.
some new content for it, but
We all-
honestly, I'm not even gonna look into
we
it.
all
I'm
already
not
quit
gonna
playing
play it.
WoW.
So
So you're done playing WoW again?
a long time ago.
yeah,
I have a
it's-
box in my closet of like my little like extra little keyboard thing.
Dude, that
all
thing
the
is
WoW
awesome.
boxes, and like I was like, oh, I'm just locking.
Yeah, let me just.
I had
lock
my
that
mouse.
back.
I had the Naga with all the stuff. I had the little extra keyboard thing.
Mm-hmm. That was sick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
The battle station has been retired, boys.
I
Yeah.
want to say
It's a
my
good
wife
thing.
killed it for me,
Oh.
because she was like,
Oh god.
"Don't play unless I'm there," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm ready to play." And then I would just play Counter Strike, and I don't feel like playing. I'm like, "Okay, you're just wasting sub time." And then like 4 weeks in, I'm
I
like,
bought-
True.
we're literally just wasting money. We need to unsub because we're not gonna
Yeah.
play. And
I
she's like,
know.
yeah, because she started playing Zelda again. She's like, I can't help it. I don't blame her.
Dude,
I don't blame her. That's what happens with WoW.
Yeah.
You start playing,
Yeah.
you hype it up, and then you realize the grind, and you try to grind it, and then you burn out.
Well, there's too much time sink,
Right.
which they try to get rid of. But I like real humans. We're all adults now, which is unfortunate.
still only had one character.
But- In
Dude,
World of Warcraft.
smart.
Yeah.
That's where we fucked up was making new characters. I
Yeah.
should have just said, "Fuck y'all, we're gonna play our alliance. I'll have my one character I'll
You know
play,
what?
and then she'll boost, and we'll play
Whoa,
together."
Alliance, bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
suck it. I
Dude,
played by myself when I played. I didn't play with
loser.
y'all.
Everybody's played Alliance and Horde.
Yeah,
Let's
I played
not-
both.
Let's not.
I played
Legitimately only played one character.
And,
Oh, right,
and it's
yeah.
every time too.
both.
I've
It was
noticed.
only with Ryan.
I
Ryan was
quit
like,
WoW.
"Oh, all right."
True.
I'll use my boost and get my instant unlock, and I'll get to max level, and I'll just quit.
Oh,
I'll
that's
be
not
like,
true. I did
like
a
I'll
DK
literally do my
'cause they had
boost, and I'll
that.
get bored with the game. 'cause
And
of
then
the
I had
boost.
one. I think it was a Witch Doctor when it was like, oh, you get a free 70. I was like, Witch Doctor. And I was like, oh, this is way too much.
Oh.
I'm going back to my.
They don't
Wait.
have Witch
They're
Doctor.
not Witch Doctor.
It
You're
was a
thinking
Warlock.
about
Warlock. Yep, it was a Warlock. I remember that.
No, and then I was like, no, I'm going back to my warrior. That's it. That's
Yep.
all I know how to do.
I remember
That's-
deleting. I remember deleting a bunch of level 90s, so I'd stop playing them. Like, because I had that one account that's banned for life that had every character capped out. And at one point, I was like, you know what? I'm wasting a lot of time. Delete, delete, delete.
You have to type it in every time.
Yep, all caps.
The worst was there we go. There was it /game time /something.
Oh,
He's like,
Yeah.
you've lost 469 days.
I would
and
always
200
justify it by
hours,"
going,
and
no.
Is that just like how many times how much time you didn't play? That you paid for?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like if you're thinking about all the sub time that where you're not playing,
It's
it's
just
just
how
like,
much time.
how much
you,
money did you waste?
Yeah.
this month.
It's
Oh,
how
you
much
wasted about
time
15 days.
you were online, but you're just in like Ocean Down, just bullshitting with people.
Yeah.
Not
Gotcha.
actually like playing the
I mean,
game.
I mean, think about it. And you pay 50 cents a day.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Like it's 50 cents a day.
I mean, and honestly, $15 a month.
Isn't
That's
terrible.
that's a sub to Netflix.
for a
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
for a game that like is well maintained, like the Blizzard did a good job of like actually
Keeping
doing
it
stuff.
I don't know.
around,
The
yeah.
new expansion is kind of shit from what
Well, I
I've
haven't
read.
played since
Not great.
I played Panda when it was free, and I had like a 10-day trial or something. That's the most
I think,
was the last
yeah, like I played the level cap and it was hard to.
Yeah,
to
I got
even
a
do
90,
that.
but now they were.
I
up
don't
to, like,
think you
what,
can have a
110 or
name as Cunnilingus
120.
in the chat.
120.
We're gonna get banned.
Maginja
Holy
Cunnilingus
smokes!
joined on Periscope. How are you doing? You know what? We're not live on YouTube. That's the one thing.
Oh.
That might be something.
What do we?
Yeah.
Boo. Yeah.
No. I'm gonna upload. Don't worry. But
I mean,
something did screw up there. I don't know what it was.
All right, it's 12:30.
Oh.
You fuckers have wasted my time long enough.
what? You want to talk
I'm
about
just
it?
kidding.
You still got 30 minutes, man.
No, I'm just teasing.
Wow.
What do you want to talk about?
Give any
I
more
was
of
just
those
joking.
beverages?
Oh.
We already talked about what
Oh, yeah,
my
your
topic I
BlizzCon.
want to talk about was to make fun of myself in Disney, which we did, and then show you the alligator video, and then talk
Yeah.
about BlizzCon.
Then for the last 30 minutes, can
Keep
we talk
it on
about
the same
seasoning
one,
the means
yeah?
I
of
don't care.
production?
That or the
Do you want the other one?
Yeah.
I
Throwing
don't
over
care.
the bourgeoisie elite?
Yeah,
Whatever,
we can.
whatever you
We
don't
can.
prefer.
Get another one. Get in there, man.
Thank you.
Look, I'm not gonna take this beer with me when I move, so there you go.
Sponsored
You're
by.
not. When are you moving? You're not moving for like another.
Don't say
couple
that because I'll
months.
just throw down. I'll just
Look,
start shotgunning.
it's gonna be
You'll
here
see
like
me in the
this.
background just getting
So-
weird.
You were talking about butt chugs earlier. We can just do those.
Yeah, no, that's purely the energy drink. It really
That's,
woke me up.
just the energy drink. Yeah, that's safer. It's so much safer.
Ask Devo, it's safe.
The only way to take caffeine is up the anus.
The
No-dos are suppositories. Most people don't know that. Most
don't-
people don't know that. But
I don't
they're
move until
suppositories.
December.
So you're supposed to
21st.
take a no-dose through your butt?
Through your
Well,
butt,
this is
yeah.
it. This is the only time.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's
Well,
the only way you're
You
supposed to do
move
it.
on Christmas Eve? Is that what you
I
said?
was like, what are you talking about?
No.
It says
December-
take orally. Since when does my butt orally? Okay, wait.
Wait, hold on. Let's.
Let's look at Steve-O, butt Steve-O ear.
Steve.
This is recent. Hold on.
Oh, what did he do?
Did he cut his ear off?
He
Did
cut
you get
it.
it uncauliflowered?
Oh, did he? Wait, did he just? It just happened to him?
Yes. Hold on. I gotta find it.
What happened?
He tried to get himself cauliflower ear.
Why?
Why?
for fun, dude.
Why?
For
I mean,
fun,
you could just-
literally.
Dummy.
That was me.
Okay.
Move my feet around.
You know what? I
So
might have to
fun.
go to Instagram for this. Let me go look at it.
So wait, he just let this chick punch him in the head?
No. He let Chuck Liddell
Good.
hit his ear with a golf club. That doesn't make any sense.
What?
That's not how you
Wait,
cauliflower,
like
my
hit
friend.
his ear, like
Yeah, isn't it
Like-
caused from like excessive
also
friction or
also
something?
hit
Just watch.
also hit his
Time.
head.
A lot of wrestlers.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Like he hit his head with a golf club.
Yeah. So
Like he's laying his head down, and he just hit him in the head with a golf club.
we're about to watch it, man. It's about to happen.
There's no dude. What a fucking idiot! What a fucking
Oh,
idiot!
yeah, let's do TMZ. What's up?
That guy is just-
Holy shit! He doesn't even call.
Steve-O, got a
He
golf
even like
club
cringed
swinging
with
in
Chuck
his head,
Liddell's
like,
even like,
no.
no,
I-
that's
Okay,
gotta
but this
hurt.
is nothing like Steve-O. Oh, wait, it's exactly like
Gosh,
Steve-O.
his poor freaking head.
came into our offices and
I'm gonna watch
But
this one more
even if
time.
Steve-O died from having a giant ex-UFC star smash his head
Yeah.
with a
What
golf
do
That
you
was
club.
all
He's
ear,
going out doing
dude.
what he loves, though.
Charlie, it's stupid.
All right, hold on. We have to see what it looks like
Because
now.
it's a blaze of glory.
Disgusting, dude.
I like how that guy's Australian. They probably told, hey,
Why
you have
does
an
he-
Australian accent. You should be the one that think this is okay. He's doing what he loves, man. It's not.
Seriously. Steve,
Ah,
I don't
gross.
understand.
hold on. It's got to be on here. What the crap, dude?
What are the
How is this not here?
Scroll down. Scroll down.
What makes you want cauliflower?
No, go
Like,
go back to the Google. Don't
I
do
think-
the image search. Just do the normal Google search and scroll down.
And like this is nothing.
Check out his
against-
wait.
It's on. It's definitely on his Instagram.
Oh wait. Thanks, Chuck Liddell.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
here-
Twitter.
Oh,
It's not even that bad
Uh,
looking yet. There's one with a few days afterwards, which is.
Wait,
on, this
someone
is
was like,
just-
"Why is he?"
It'll be
doing
on
that?"
here. It'll be on. Oh gosh.
Oh, nice.
What? It took that.
Oh, he had this.
He had the metal removed.
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Dude,
Guy's just.
he's so busy. Look, that's cum for sure.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
oh gosh. Hey. How much nudity is on his freaking? There's
Oh,
that.
man.
Oh, but where's the? Okay, there was one where he super glued his ear. I'm gonna find this real quick while y'all,
Yeah.
You got an
I-
invite to UFC by Dana White. That's cool.
Well, yeah.
Just
he's-
to-
this is cool.
Okay. Now there's something about like UFC and boxing in general. Just like I mean, is it gonna start going downhill if you really start getting celebrity UFC? Like I don't know. I just think it like if they actually ended up going with like the whole just Jake Paul wants to fight some UFC guy.
It's like the inevitable thing of like every combat sport. I
Well,
think.
Right.
'cause-
It just becomes like how big is your dick kind of
Yep.
Like,
thing.
check
Like,
this
that's not
out.
what it's about. It's about,
Chuck
Actual-
Liddell.
Yeah.
Chuck Liddell is boxing Tito Ortiz. They're both like 40 plus, and they're not boxing. They're having a UFC fight.
Yeah, but look at GSP. GSP's
Now.
still a beast.
Well,
you know
but-
why though?
Well,
you know
but
why?
there's a reason for that. Yeah, he wasn't hit in the head very much.
Well,
and
then he
that's
changed his diet.
And well, also that he had stomach issues, and then he changed his diet, and he also is always trained. So it's
Good
not like
podcast. You
yeah, and he also he keeps training and keeps learning. So it's not like these old guys that just kind of fart around and then they're out there
Yeah.
again doing it. But as far as like celebrities, see, Jake Paul. I mean, like if you look at the YouTubers that did the box match, I actually did purchase that at work for people to watch it.
Which match?
Is Jake Paul versus what's his face? No,
Or
Logan Paul.
I
Logan
said
Paul.
Jake Paul. Logan
Well,
Paul.
they both actually had boxing fights.
They look the
Well,
same.
the Logan
KSI.
Paul, so the Logan Paul one, I really wish he got the shit kicked out of him.
Everyone does. That's why he did it.
Yeah.
And it made.
He made tons of money.
Made a lot of
He
money
says he
off of it.
didn't
There's
because
a
they had to
dumb
pay
amount
for
of money
everything
in
themselves.
boxing.
But
He's lying. He
Yeah.
made a shit ton of money.
either
Oh,
way,
yeah.
it's self promotion.
Well, he made like a few million off just merch alone.
Yeah.
But they like
Exactly.
specific to the match. So, I mean, Jesus.
I mean,
Hold on.
if he saw this video, he'd be like, "Fuck you too, loser." I'd be
Oh,
like,
he
yeah,
wouldn't
man.
care.
I'm just like, he would have no shits. He'd be like, "Yeah,
Care.
I'm gonna go drive around my Lambo." I'd
Yeah,
be like,
I
"Yeah,
mean,
I get it."
I'm not blaming the dude.
I
for
don't
doing
blame
it.
him for doing it, and it's that's not
There
it.
is. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Like he's on a plane like that. So this is like days afterwards,
What do you expect?
and he tried to do something else to it, and it started. He started super gluing it because he's like cutting pieces of it. Like I don't know what he's doing with his ear, but like that's like blood. Like he cut some of it, and then he super glued it, and then cut
He's
it again.
probably
and
trying to
super glued it.
drain
Trying to
it.
drain it. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
lance it.
Well, but real cauliflower ear is actually hard as a bone,
Yep.
so you can't drain anything out of there.
Well, it's because it's like
But-
it's your cartilage actually.
Yeah,
It's-
you-
like in this case,
What
it's just like
the F
increased
is
blood
that?
flow.
Blood goes in your cartilage and then hardens up like a rock.
Yeah,
Basically.
if he just bruised the shit out of his ear because he got hit with a golf club.
Right. Maybe it was a
Yeah.
big blood blister, so he
Yeah.
tried to drain it. Yeah. Yeah. And then that happened. So look at this. I like how this one's just blurred out.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really disgusting though. But yeah, he's still out there doing it.
God, and he's sober too.
Hey man. Well,
Yeah.
dude, no. Here's the thing. I don't know how many drug addicts you've known in your life, but that's like it becomes a
It's a
thing
thrill,
that like he's got to find something that fills
Yep.
that. Like, and I'm
Yeah.
not saying that all drug addicts are like go crazy, like go and do crazy stunts,
Right.
but they have to find something, and he
Yeah.
had that before, so he can grab onto that and like really.
Well, and if you watch his
Move
docs, he
into it.
talks about how he needs attention. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Needs it. I would hate to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Ugh.
I mean, you remember Brennan?
Yeah.
Oh, not shouldn't say names, but not. I don't think anybody knows
I
him.
don't think he's gonna watch, but yeah, that
But you know
guy's
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
way.
Yeah, I mean, he was just crazy. He'd do anything. Then he got alcohol. Then he went back to went to alcohol, not back to alcohol.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's just
Have y'all seen the movie Hereditary?
No.
10 out of 10. I don't know if we've
Mm.
talked about it on the show.
I've heard it's really good.
It was probably
I haven't seen it.
easily the best scary movie I've seen in the past 3 years.
Oh, Haunting at Hill House on Netflix, by the way.
I heard that is solid as well.
It's solid.
Like honestly,
Like that's scary.
like this is one of the most messed up movies. Super suspenseful. It's a 2-hour movie, so it's a trek, but it is so effing good.
Did you ever see like?
so effing
Like
good.
if that's in there, it's got to be. Is that in there?
I don't think so.
I mean, that's
Movie
gonna be
called
your face
Slice.
towards the end of it.
Alright.
But hey, be careful doing the image search because you might get some spoilers that you don't want to see. But
Oh, I'm not gonna watch this ever, so I'll just spoil it.
It
for you.
it is super good. I would recommend if you want to watch like the best scary movie you've seen in a
Yeah.
while, watch it.
Hmm.
10 out of 10.
This
It was
girl,
way
hey,
better than it, and
It's
I
on
thought it was
Netflix?
fantastic.
She has
too.
some good
No,
screams.
I had to get it on Redbox.
This is some good screaming.
Have
Dude.
any of y'all seen the new Sicario?
The new what?
Sicario.
I almost
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
it.
apparently
last
it's really
night.
good.
Really?
No.
What is Sicario?
Is it
Oh
not
my
good?
god. No, I haven't seen the second one. I want to.
I've
Really
heard it's
bad.
good.
It's on Amazon for rental right now.
Yeah,
Not
apparently.
Prime.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
this
on
is
rental.
not
Yeah, it's
this
on
is not
Google.
a horror movie.
Oh no.
No.
This
no.
is definitely a
It's an excellent movie.
It's a what are they like private
Almost-
security? Yeah, I haven't
almost-
seen any of them.
almost factual. It's pretty.
Isn't that what they are? They're private
Really?
security. I haven't seen
kinda,
it, so I have. Yeah.
Kind of CIA, kind of.
Oh, okay. So it's a
Well-
mixture of whoever shows up that day.
Is Sicario 2 the one with what's his face in it?
They're shooting dinosaurs in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
Really?
Yep.
No, that's
What?
real. I
Yeah,
thought this was a joke.
No, what?
No, that's
I thought that
What
was
do you think we're talking
Photoshop.
about?
that is Photoshop.
Okay, golly.
Well, that's some pretty good.
about-
That's some pretty good Photoshop
really-
skills.
No. This is in the film though.
No, there's
No,
no,
no, no,
it's in the
shadows,
film.
man.
There's
Look at
no
this.
shadows
it's
because they're in
CGI.
space. What are you stupid? It's the middle of the day, so there's no shadows because
So,
the sun's
yeah,
right
yeah,
above
yeah.
them.
The moon landing.
You're
Moon landing was shot in
What is
a
this?
studio in Las Vegas or in Los Angeles,
looks
but
like crap.
Sicario was shot on on Mars.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're not fucking nerds.
Oh my gosh. Who is this in here?
I made that joke to
Benicio
some
del
people
Toro.
that
Yes.
work that
He
work
looks
at
like
says his
NASA.
name
and
right
he looked
there.
like
Oh,
Tom Cruise.
Is this
or-
where the moon landing was
what's
filmed?
his
And
face?
they don't think it's funny.
No, not at all. They don't.
What? Hold on. What did you say?
I was working somewhere where some NASA people were there. I was like,
Yeah.
so is this the building?
No,
No, it's over
Some
across
nerds-
the way.
Some nerd that's on
No
a
way.
much higher payroll is gonna
Hey,
dick
yeah.
slap you one
Yeah.
day.
Y'all saw the girl who got an
Dude,
internship
yeah,
at NASA and then said,
And fucked it
"Suck
up.
my dick." to some NASA
Yeah, she's
guy.
like, suck my dick. I work for NASA.
You know what actually happened, and I'm glad this got fixed. She still ended up getting a job and like talked
Good.
to the guy.
She's just happy.
yeah. I mean, it sucks. Like, first off, like, don't do it on Twitter. Like, come on.
God,
Like,
yeah,
so
she said
fucking
something stupid
rude.
like, suck my dick, bitch. I work
Suck
for
my
NASA.
dick, bitch. I work for NASA. And she said it to like the head of like the previous head of NASA or something.
Yeah.
I think she just generally posted it. And
Yeah,
someone
and then
No,
commented.
no,
someone, and
no.
no,
Yeah, oh,
someone,
yeah,
and
and
someone,
someone
that guy,
commented.
her boss commented
And then
on
she
it.
was like,
Yeah.
suck my dick, I work for NASA. She's like, oh, I'm actually the ex-director of whatever
Yeah.
program.
So
I'm
she-
gonna talk to
yeah.
somebody.
But I am pretty sure she got a job back, which is
That's
nice
cool.
because
I
in,
hope so. 'Cause, like,
in this
This
like
is-
time, people should be a little forgiven for making little mistakes like that.
well,
you
and
know?
not that. It was just kind of funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious, dude. Definitely because it
It's
was a
like-
girl saying "suck my dick." That's
Yeah.
always hilarious,
Like,
right?
obviously, she was
Like,
just
lick
being
my
a little.
balls.
Yeah, she's just being a little over the top. It's fine.
Yeah, she was pumped. Give her the job. She'll
Well,
probably
if
do
I
good.
tell
yeah.
someone to suck my dick, it's sexual
Just like-
harassment. But she says it,
instantly,
it's
you're
funny.
fired. You're fired.
Pound
It's-
me too.
It's
If a
it's-
girl says it, it's a meme. If a guy says it, it's well, you're
Yeah,
Bill
but
Cosby.
you could say-
I'm gonna start saying that. I'm gonna start saying "lick my
I was
twat."
about to say you can say "lick my pussy" and it would be fine. Yeah.
eat my cunt, you.
Whoa, whoa, that was a little too much, bro.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Sorry, guys. We're it just shut down the stream.
We just got lost.
I don't think you.
Oh, I
man.
don't think you can say that.
We're demonetized now, I think.
Don't worry, we're never making money. No, we made.
Jacob's gonna come back. He's like, y'all just got flagged for something.
Y'all gonna start a whole new thing again? Like,
I
thanks,
had to wear a
guys.
fake mustache because I'm not allowed to be streaming anymore.
Trust me, he started a new YouTube channel just because he thought it might be controversial compared to his standard one.
No way.
And I was like,
What?
yeah, he's being that secure about it. So I was
Why?
like,
So
"Alright."
he started a new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like
just like
for
a different
his-
branded one
oh,
for
for
a
his?
different thing that he wants to do.
God, I feel
Wow.
so now. I feel so bad because I'm one of the ones that tainted the original dream. Because I remember,
No.
like episode 1, you're like, we need to have a marker every time Trent cusses, and then I said like 4 f-bombs, and now we're just like f f
Yeah.
f.
Yeah,
I just said
there's
the
no-
c word.
I just said the
I don't.
C word.
I don't.
Hey,
In America, though, I don't
Yeah.
think people care too much about that.
well,
Like,
no, because no,
Well, Ninja does it. He gets
Austra-
pussy. I
okay.
do it. I get banned.
Australia, they say it as a cool thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that's why I say it. I
True.
say it to be cool.
Yeah, so who cares? guys?
Canada does it too.
It's just a motion with your mouth, right?
It's sentence
Yeah.
enhancers.
I mean, if the most
I'm
polite
just-
people on the planet can say it, we can say it. So you're right. Since Canada
I'm just
can say
adding
it,
some
we can say it.
spicy
Dude, those
flavor
people are
to
like
my
weirdly
sentences.
happy all
Yeah.
the time.
He happy. Who, Australia?
Dude, they
Canadians.
they
Oh,
have
Canadians.
they have universal health care and they can smoke weed now. What else? What else do they need? They're
Yeah,
done.
but I don't think their military can, and that's who.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
where
no, they can't.
That's where a
Yeah.
lot of different.
and they're still
like-
super happy. I don't
Yeah.
like, dude.
Probably the amount of whiskey as well.
We just worked 18 hours, and you're
Maybe they're just too. I mean, they're maybe a little too happy though.
like, oh, you know,
Maybe it's the maple syrup. Let's be honest. It's probably the
Yeah.
maple syrup.
you get some
Good stuff.
maple syrup.
Yeah.
They got
Yep.
strong borders. I'll
That-
tell you that.
It's that maple syrup coming out of Colombia. That's really what's doing it for them right lately.
There was a story of people. They have like where you have to dump your weed before you go fly, right? And they're like, people were stealing weed from the containers that you dump your weed
In
in.
Canada,
I think.
Oh
they
no,
put
I
'em
mean
in
that
America
would be
too.
in Denver too.
Honestly, if it's legal, that's what they should do. They should
Oh,
have a
whatever.
weed donate
Well, yeah,
box
'cause I
where
don't know
if
if
you're
they
getting
can
on a
fly,
plane, you
'cause
have to
it's a
throw it out
federal-
and dump it.
a federal thing versus
Yeah, I mean, even if you're flying in state, you couldn't take it because they still I think air
the
travel
The
you have
FAA
to
still regulates
right.
all that.
Yeah, like I don't think you can show up in an airport with it.
I know. There's a good podcast. Oh, shoot, was it on?
Hold on, I'm trying to
He
find.
was a former pilot. It was on
Huh.
the Launch Code podcast. He's a former pilot in the Air Force. Got out. He's like a colonel, lieutenant colonel. or
Pot
something.
disease.
And then he opened
Who
his,
who Googles pot disease?
he opened a dispensary in Colorado, and he was talking about how like even advertising
Disposable?
on Facebook is
Yeah.
super like you have to be like you have to walk a fine line
Yeah.
of what you can and can't advertise, how you do your money because you can't keep it in
Well, and
a
that's dangerous
federally
because
bank.
you
Yeah,
have
you
to
have
have,
to have it.
and there's a lot
So
of
So can you
cash.
do like a local credit union? I suppose would be
I
fine.
think so,
then,
yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Like, yeah.
As long as it's not like a federal thing, then
Yeah.
it's at the state level or below, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Wait,
And see
Um,
which.
But he was
is-
like it was like an hour. They keep their podcast between like 45 and like 110.
Yeah.
So it's relatively short
So-
for a podcast, but it was interesting to see.
That's actually one reason. So I personally am for legalization, but I don't want to see a federal law legalizing it. I would just prefer each state to legalize it individually.
Just make it a state right.
Right. Because then you have that restriction of like a federal bank can't necessarily, like, in other words, it keeps. Here's my thing, because I'm anti-corporation. It keeps large corporations out of the business,
Yep.
and it allows local dispensaries, local growers to really produce a product and increase the economy of the individual state or whatever.
Yeah.
And because and let's go back to the whole like states having trade agreements between each other. Just saying, might be a good idea. Okay, I'm kind of
break it down a
advocating
little
for
bit.
advocating for a decentralized government here, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm kind of in even in my very leftist leaning opinion, I think that's not a bad idea.
Almost
think it would cause
everything
more-
should be down to the state.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it would. I mean, except for like what it was originally intended military and a common currency, and that's pretty much.
I guess
it.
that would because I guess that would mean that you would feel like you could affect more. You know,
Yeah, like hey, if
my
you
vote
feel
does
this way,
actually count this
then
time.
Yeah.
move here. If this place does whatever, if
Yeah.
you don't, then you can move wherever.
Because
you
yeah,
want.
now you're like, oh well, my state's going to be this color anyway, and I don't care about
mean-
that color.
I mean, if you think about it,
Or whatever
the most power your governor has is how to spend government or how to spend federal money and how to redistrict after a census. That's about it. I mean, that's okay. That's obviously not all.
My
but-
roads.
Hey, so
who's gonna build the road?
Florida is a red state, and medicinal marijuana is legal there.
Florida's not all red.
Florida's pretty wild though.
Yeah.
Florida, like, do you see some
It's
of the
still
news
pretty
articles
red.
that come
I
out
mean,
of Florida?
Yeah,
Texas
I
is
know.
pretty
I'm
wild
sad
too.
that
If you
going
think about
so
it that way, like Austin is blue, and so is Denton.
Dude, Austin is.
See, yeah, if you were to break it
disgusting.
up, I mean, yeah,
I'm just saying
on that level.
I'm just saying it's not always going to be this way. Pot's going to be legal nationwide before we know it. Because,
I
like,
don't-
think of it this way.
I don't think that's a red
I-
and blue issue, though.
Well, no,
honestly,
no.
No, I think
Look at this
I mean,
way.
not
Think of
cut and
this.
dry.
it's going to
We are
be.
surrounded. Our borders are surrounded by two countries that have 100% at least decriminalized weed 100% at a federal level.
Mexico.
Mexico did it. They passed it like a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago. It's
Yeah,
100%
but-
decriminalized.
Yeah, it is.
And in Canada,
Never
it's
thought it would
100.
be
It's 100%
criminalized.
legal in
This is
Canada now
Florida.
too.
Like, what are you
So-
doing?
Pot's only illegal in the United States now.
Is that the one that says the higher the shack, the better the crack?
Since you know the best business is good when they start building
Oh.
skyscrapers.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
But that was found in Florida. Like Florida had. Dude, never
Well,
Yeah.
that's why there's a whole subreddit called Florida Man,
Yeah.
where it's like,
Like the
a
best
Florida man
subreddit.
just doing something dumb.
You're
But
making me feel great about going to Florida Wednesday.
Florida's awesome,
we're going
man.
to,
No,
like,
I know.
the-
I've
It's
been a few
it's
times.
literally like a melting pot of everyone.
But yeah,
from
there
the
are
United
crazy
States.
people in Florida.
You know, there actually is a reason that
That's
like,
where the dude ate that other dude's face off.
That's
with
true.
the,
Yeah.
on
bath
the
salts,
bath
yeah.
salts. Yeah.
But okay, so here's the thing about Florida is it's not necessarily that people in Florida are crazy. It's because unlike a lot of other states, Florida's press have like direct access to the like police bulletins, like police documents. Like they're
so
crazy open on that.
They can actually report more.
yeah, they can
Nice.
report more.
That makes a lot of sense because you know what?
Yeah.
Everyone gives crap to Florida, but
it's not necessarily bad there. It's just
not that you're just hearing more out of it.
you hear more out of it. Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense.
you hear like
actually.
every little story that comes out of Florida.
and we're just hearing.
Yeah, like
We're just not hearing things locally as much.
Yeah, like there was one like when during one of the last shootings, I don't remember which one. I don't really want to figure it out, but there's like a lady who had a gun in her car with her baby and the gun went off. Like, and I'm not saying that's not a terrifying story, but that's not like national news. Like it
Right,
shouldn't be
right,
national news.
right.
That's local news.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden it's on a national stage, and that's because of the ease of access that the media has with
Social
in
media.
Florida. Well, in social media and also the like the police departments in Florida. That's what makes it so apparent to all of us.
So for all of us, we just kind of see that and go, "Oh, they're crazy."
No,
Yeah,
and if
that's
anything,
why Florida man exists.
if anything, we should take an example from Florida and be like, look, this is how our media should have access to everything.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's some crazy stories, but I mean, now we're kind of immune to the crazy like alligator lady who was a four-wheeling alligator lady or something like that. I don't know. Like we all just flip by that story like, yeah, it's just Florida. Like, it's like,
Get
like
out of
screw
Florida.
it.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
just pass by it. We need a tender for news stories. Like,
Yeah. See, I just ignore it all pretty much. So it's probably worse though. Probably shouldn't do that, right?
out of battery.
Oh no.
I know I'm gonna die. It's
Game over.
I quit dipping.
Game over, bro.
I quit.
Game over.
It's only been 5 days since I haven't dipped, and
Gotcha, bro.
I'm just like,
No, I don't. I'm charging on that here. Sorry.
that's all good. I brought mine. It's right there. I
That's-
never plugged it in.
Game
Gotcha.
over.
Don't worry, that one was in.
So anyway, we got a few more minutes.
Yeah.
Anyone,
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Oh yeah. Just a few more minutes. Anything else you want to hit before we close it up here?
Jacob, I'm sorry for ruining your show.
Yeah, we fucking ruined it.